Hello, I am back with the suicide of Rachel Foster. I started Sunday after I finished Fallout New Vegas. You don't need to face your troubles alone. I missed that last part. I was trying to read like the whole thing, and I just didn't read fast enough. Okay, so I started this Sunday. As I said, story about a girl and her family. Her dad cheated on mom with a young woman, a girl? I don't know. She was like 16. She was the daughter's age. Had an affair with this girl, got her pregnant, or she was I believe it was her who got pregnant from him, or he was the one who made her pregnant. And 10 years have passed. Mom and dad are both dead. Rachel supposedly committed suicide. I don't know. I feel like she did. And you're at the hotel that dad owned through your whole childhood because you got it from him when he died. It was in the will. And you're gonna sell it. But you're stuck there because there's a snowstorm. Also, it's the 90s, but you haven't been to this hotel since like the 80s. I believe it's 1992. There we go. I was like, why isn't it loading? Is there no save game? I didn't do a lot. There's not a lot to really do so far. But we're on day 2. Nicole is the main character's name. I have to be honest, so far, I don't like her all that much. I understand why she's so sarcastic and standoffish. With everything that happened, her and her mom like left town because I think rumors started and people were like finding out what happened with between dad and Rachel. It's what we know so far. So I can understand her being standoffish, but she started out really rude to one of the guys who was honestly trying to help her and cutting him off and being like, I don't need you, I'm gonna leave, even though he was trying to be like, you don't want to, you're gonna die. He was trying to look out for her. And so went from her being standoffish and not talking to like sharing her whole life. And I want to like her. I forgot how slowly she moves, but just right now I don't know what they're trying to do with her character. I feel her opening up just so out of nowhere with someone she doesn't know does not sound like who they introduced her as, if that makes sense. Like, some people seem extroverted, and they might do that. Nicole does not seem like one of those people. She seems like she would have a really strong guard up, and I know things are different, but even so, I think they're just trying to, like, explain Nicole's connection to the place, and that's all well and good, but I feel it goes against her character, and I would rather find this out via, like, things she finds in the hotel, which might still happen. I'm early in the game. But those are my thoughts so far. Is the game is interesting, Nicole not so much. The way they're trying to introduce her and open things up seems a little lazy, but things could change. I went from, for example, I went from loving Tales of Berseria at the beginning to ending it and being like, I don't know. It was just okay. They didn't handle things that well, and the more I think of it, the less I like Tales of Berseria. But anyway, Nicole walks very slowly. It's
morning.
Good morning, Nicole. Get any sleep?
I slept like a rock. Oh, right.
I slept like a rock. I forgot my bed was so comfy.
Also, so at the beginning of the game, you read a letter from mom, and I didn't realize that the dialogue at the bottom was different choices you could make. Like, it was supposed to be thoughts of Nicole, but I think I didn't realize I had a choice. I thought it was all just 2 different thoughts. It doesn't matter, but I don't know. I wish they had done something to make it seem like here's your 2 choices and here's how to pick one, because it didn't seem intuitive to me.
So, any news?
What?
Dude, are you snoozing?
Irving, Nicole, stranded up here. You snoozing?
After a night of incomplete crossword puzzles, I wish I was.
Wait, you didn't sleep? Like, at all?
I thought you might need something and...
But
I don't know, man.
you didn't go home? Because of me?
I'm a workaholic.
I can't. Okay, sure.
So, meteorologists are predicting a peak real soon, probably tonight. You can't move, not just yet. In theory. What do you want to do?
I want to explore. Better off thinking about primary
I'm
needs.
hungry. I'm gonna eat first, then I'll
Yeah.
think about it.
It's time for you to take a tour of the pantry.
I have to survive.
Yeah, I need to get something in my stomach or I won't make it out of here alive.
See, this seems more
You'll be forever
Nicole-ish.
grateful for baked beans.
Just like I feel like, okay, so maybe it's changed. She's trying her best. Irving, is he like the only worker?
Nicole?
Okay.
Irving, how long has it been since someone's inspected the pantry?
Inspected? You mean stocked?
No,
I'd
like
just
checked
like to
it.
know if I should choose between malnutrition and food poisoning.
There'll be tons of things to eat.
All right, the
Oh,
bathroom.
definitely no mice or roaches. Pretty sure about that.
I'm more concerned about the bacterial world.
I was thinking more like mold, bacteria, and such.
Oh, did I open this?
You'll see. There's nothing to worry about.
I had an ant farm.
For a while, I hid an ant farm in the closet. I think Leonard suggested it. One morning, my bed was swarming with ants.
You must have freaked out.
My mother did. The ant farm
How
ended
did
up
that
straight in
happen?
the trash.
Your career as an entomologist nipped in the bud.
Didn't think I still remembered all these little things.
Okay, anyway, I just wanted to know what she had to say about her ant farm. All right, she's not so bad. All right, so the cupboards. I need to find the kitchen. Again, this is a no map run because I feel like the map wouldn't honestly help me all too much. Like, the ant farm's cool. Again, like, if she had found a trash can with an ant or dead ant somewhere, and she started going on about ant farms, that kind of thing. Like, there's things she finds that brings up her past, and she, like, thinks to herself or talks to herself, because I know that that happens sometimes. You just talk to yourself, so you feel better or something. I don't know. I'm not, like, I know that there are people who do talk to themselves. I'm not one of them too much. But she's just explaining it all to Irving because he is a listening ear. Also, is he the only worker? Because there's no one else. It's always just Irving. And, like, as I said, he seems like a good guy. I like him. But I'm not sure if it's believable that he is the only one who works there and is dealing with Nicole. Alright, I found the kitchen. Cupboards. Would it be, like, in here? Let's see. Because, like, I believe I found... Yeah, I was gonna say, I found moldy food earlier. Hey.
There's some food, but it looks moldy.
Weird. I didn't expect that. There's a freezer. Take a look there.
Okay.
I'm actually... Let's turn the voice up a little bit. And then we can turn the effects actually up a little. Sure. Alright, it's the freezer. I'm learning my way around. I want this to be very realistic. Freezer. Was that the phone? Okay, so here's the bathroom. I've been in the freezer, like, once. Is this the freezer? I guess it's... If this is a hotel, why does it say Dad's office? If, like, several people apparently worked here. Here we go. Found the freezer. Oh, gosh. That was scary. Alright. Oh, soup! Bean soup. Mug... Betty Crocker's... Actually... Man, so, okay, a lot of things, like, they still use Betty Crocker, though. Okay. Anytime is mug lunch time. A hot single serving can be ready in just minutes. At home or at work, after school, or whenever. It's time for something hearty. Choose from 3 varieties. Mug lunch is the newest in lunchtime ideas. Oh, Betty Crooker. Okay. Betty Crooker. No, because it's... I wonder if they got licensing to use Betty Crocker's name. Anyway. Alright, maybe I should turn the sound effects down a little. I don't like that. Also, there's a heartbeat. Can I take more? Like, there's Mighty Joe's condensed soup. Okay. There's a ghost here for sure. Am I stuck in here? Uh-oh.
Hey, you kidding?
Rachel! It's probably Rachel's ghost. Hey, Irving, I'm stuck in here forever. Oh no. The phone froze over. I guess I'm gonna die. Okay. Oh, it's... Okay, we're fine now. Open up.
Oh, I almost forgot. There might be a problem with the fridge door. Just make sure it doesn't
Are
close.
you fucking with me?
No. Wait, what did I say?
It would have been more useful to know that before I got locked
Yeah.
in.
Oh, holy shit, I'm a freaking space cadet.
You really are,
Yeah,
dude.
I could have died in there.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I was just angry on Sunday. You know why she was... Okay, so this part I can understand, but it was when he was honestly just trying to be nice and she was cutting him off and being like, fuck you. Oh, I need a microwave, I think. Okay. Like, I know this isn't supposed to be a horror game as far as I know, but I like a game that's not supposed to be horror, but it still, like, has a spooky atmosphere. Gone Home did that. As much as I was like, about Gone Home, they did a good job of keeping kind of like a bit of a scary atmosphere. And always thinking that there was going to be something right behind you, even though there never was. I really like her shirt. Man, too bad I was a kid in the 90s. Alright, so I gotta wait for my soup. I still wish you can interact more with things. Ew. But that's okay. Let's look at the knife safety again. Just always make sure we know how to use a knife. I used to do a lot of cutting. When my mom would make meals, I would get all the vegetables ready for her. And because of the hypotonia, like, my fine motor skills are not the greatest, let's be real. I can try as hard as I can, but they will just never be great. I can do my best, and I'm not strong. But you know what? I feel like I learned how to chop vegetables very well. So, I didn't know anything about knife safety, but it's good to know now. Years and years later. Oh my god! Is this what 90s microwave or 80s microwaves were like? That's annoying. There's something I really like about these close-ups of, like, her hand. You never see her face. How many calories? Portion size. Oh, damn, she, like, ate up those beans. I like that typeface.
Sorry to interrupt your continental breakfast. I got a hold of Mr. Jenkins, the attorney.
When's he getting here?
About time. When's he getting here?
He tried
Okay, encoding overloaded. Hold on. Perfect.
to make it. His car ended up in a ditch between York Road and Valley.
Oh, come on.
He called 911 after just a mile.
I'll finish the inspection.
Well, I might as well finish the inspection. I can do it without Jenkins.
He told me to give you a message. Here it is. He says to... This is a swear word, and you don't need to hear it.
What a gentleman.
Yeah. Nicole, at this point, start assessing the general conditions of the hotel on your own. Jot down what you want to keep. I recommend you start with the second floor. It's surely the most damaged.
Please, only call me if you've got good news.
Okay, but like, what if something bad's happening? Wouldn't you want to know? Alright, so ingredients: water, tomatoes, beans. Wait, is that tomatoes again? Corn, red bell pepper, onion oil, salt. Distributed by General Mills, Inc. Okay, so they got Betty Crocker and General Mills, but they have like, what was it? Koigat or something? Koigat? I don't know, some weird toothpaste. Alright, so we're going to the second floor. We're gonna find out what we need and what we don't. What is this? Not the door. It's like a weird elevator. I don't know. Let's go to the second floor. Let's see what we need and what we don't need. What's in here? Oh, right, because like some doors stay open and some close. Again, I just wish that they'd all stay open. Anyway, I honestly, like, this kind of reminds me of The Shining. Because, like, there's a lot of snow, you're stuck in a hotel, but I think it's a lot less supernatural, for sure. Anyway, I appreciate... I've not had enough water lately. I don't know, I appreciate the little glimpses outside. Anyway. Nicole's getting better, but sometimes I want to smack her for sure. Like, only good news. I get it, but Irving's honestly doing his job. This really feels like it's a fake. Like, you can open it up and there's probably going to be a dead body in there. Alright, so what are we doing? Because the map... Irving suggests to inspect the second floor first. Okay. In case we need to look at the to-do list, I'm not going to look at the map because, as I said, I don't think it's going to be too helpful for me. Wait. Right. A foreigner's guide to Polish electronic... Can we take the glasses? Like, so they moved out. I don't know if they just, like, packed up the car and left. I'm gonna assume so, considering how much is still in the master suite. But, like, they didn't take this sweet bear poster. Shaver. Looks kind of cheap, but it's the 80s, so whatever. Pills. They didn't actually say. Like, Mom's sick. But they didn't say how she, or what, like, what her illness was. Alright, I don't think we're gonna need anything from the bathroom. Let's go to my room first. Let's inspect my room. Okay, that's the bed I've been sleeping in. No, this is the bed I've been sleeping in. Okay, the first... So the sleep in today one, she slept in Mom's room, and then today she slept in this room. That looks like a very warm blanket. Alright. So inspect the second floor, and that probably means, like, don't inspect this room, inspect other rooms or other areas. So I guess I'll go. He talked about, like, I think that's where it's the most destroyed. What happened to this place? Alright, second floor. What is this? Looks like a rug. Honestly, that's a pretty nice little bed. Wait, what could I observe? Nice bathtub. I thought I saw observe somewhere. Probably not. Oh, second floor. Okay, for some reason. So the very bottom I thought was the first floor, and then where I was the second floor. But I guess this I would consider the third floor. But that's just me. I don't know. Okay. We've never been here before. Oh, okay. I see what Irving has been saying. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Oh, mold. I was gonna say, I don't know if it's mold or what.
There's some serious water stains on the second floor.
That floor is pretty run down. There's some windows missing and water damage, too.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
If there's windows missing, it's gonna be really cold. Oh, there's a museum. All right, let's go check out the museum. In a hotel. What? What kind of hotel? I know it's a fake hotel, but like, what the fuck kind of hotel has a church, a museum, a little arcade? Staff only. Oh, car. Ooh, nice. Ooh. It's actually the final boss of the game. Alright, can I go in? Yes. Alright, before I go in that slightly opened room, what's in here? Oh, I guess it's the, I don't know if it's a room or if it's there for, like, the staff to... It's a picture of, like, a New York City building, but... I know it's upside down, but it looks like someone was trying to like move their camera to see what the best shot would be, and instead of finding something better or going backwards, they just took one. I'm not like a professional photographer in any way. Like, I do take pictures, that's part of my job. So I kind of know my angles and like good shots and what's not a good shot, but that's, in my opinion, like, yes, you get an idea, but I feel like someone probably spent too much money on that picture and there could be a better picture. Like, I talk about, I like seeing packaging and posters and like ads and all those kinds of things in games. I think it's very exciting. It's really good to, or really fun to see like well done advertisements or even like simple cigarette packaging. But man, seeing a picture like that, it's not even a shit picture. The picture itself is fine. I just don't like the framing in any way. I feel like you're capturing the building, but it's not the best capture you could have to really get any indication of anything. But can I take the flashlight? I can't. Oh, what's this? Hi, I left you the dynamo flashlight. You'll have to work a little to make some light. Ha ha! Ben. Winky face. Oh, Ben. So she has no comments about Ben. What's this? Cot. Oh, wait. Guest room cleaning checklist. Huh. Alright, clean toilet to see, underside of lavatory clean, shower rod in good condition. Oh, interesting. Oh, what's this? The greatest hotel of the 80s. I'm gonna assume they're talking about this hotel. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I mean, not now, but I could see the skeleton of what did used to be a nice hotel. What's this? broken. Wait, have I been here before? I feel like I've seen a broken TV. All right, what's up here? That same picture again. I feel like the museum's where we need to be. See, like, that's a good picture. That picture's great. The New York City one just isn't. To be fair, I don't think those are, like... I guess they're actually, like, photographs, but... This is not a great museum. Indian vase, okay. Alright, still gotta inspect the first floor, or the second floor. Alright, I think I went up here already. Yep. Okay, so what's down here then? This probably goes all the way back to the first floor. Oh no, it goes... Oh, where? Oh, okay, I do remember this place. Out of tune piano. This place was, like, kind of nice. Back in the day. I have fresh eyes. I'm way less salty. It's like a whole different game. It's the same game, but... Alright, I can't open the doors. I can't inspect a lot. Wonders of the Cosmos. The car that meets the demands of the 80. Just the 80, though. Murderer, what? It's just a wolf. Chill. Wait, what's this? It's like a... Alright, oh, we're not on the second floor. Okay. I guess, yeah, we didn't go this way. More mold. Nice.
From what I can see, I can't rule out serious damage.
Refurbishment was scheduled, but they never finished.
Alright, let's go. Let's see if there are any rooms open. Oh, a sealed... I want to go in.
Here I am. What's up?
The hallway on the second floor is cut off. The door to the west wing is locked.
Your father started renovations, but he didn't get the bank loan and had to stop.
Leonard's attic is at the end of the hallway. His man cave.
Does that mean something to you?
I tried so hard to forget about that room for years.
Oh, no.
Anyway, the west wing
no.
is pretty run down after all this time with no windows. Hello? Are you there?
You always have an answer to everything.
What do you mean?
Tell me the truth.
Tell me something. What are you hiding?
Like, I was gonna say, it does seem weird. He seems to know so much about this place, but to be fair, if, like, there was this big thing about what happened 10 years ago, and this is his job, I can understand why he would know as much as he knows. Do I think he's hiding something? I personally don't get that feeling. Like, I think it did seem like he was trying to talk about, like, what happened 10 years ago with Rachel and everything, and she's the one who told him to, I don't want to talk about it. Fair enough, because I wonder if the man cave is where Dad and Rachel did the deed, which Oh my gosh, I need to know so much, but if he is hiding something, I'm not really detecting it, but let's just see where this goes.
From me.
I don't understand, Nicole.
You know how to turn on the furnace. You know where to find food, and that the fridge door is busted. You know my family's story and the hotels.
It's up to FEMA to
Yeah.
deliver the supplies to isolated places like the Timberline. I've been up there with the truck every month since I've been on duty. Is something wrong?
I guess not.
I don't know. I don't know what you know and what you don't know. What difference does
I don't
it
want to start a fight with him. He
None.
hasn't done anything.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
No one can upset me. I better keep doing the inspection.
I really again, like, I know this is a lot for her. And I even understand why she's so angry. I don't think Irving deserves it, considering he's like up at night thinking, oh god, I can't let this poor woman suffer or die. And I think him knowing everything makes sense. The whole Rachel thing was probably a big deal. Let's face it, what's happening in the 80s in Montana. I know she's paranoid because it was very upsetting. Where is that? Oh!
Yeah? Hello?
I don't like that.
Who is this?
Okay. I don't understand.
What? What did you say?
Rachel is still there. Don't sell the hotel.
Oh!
Is this a joke? Who is this?
What if I'm Rachel? Yeah, I don't like any of those. Fuck you, I
What?
guess.
You think you can call my house and threaten me? Come tell me to my face, asshole!
I don't like any of those answers, to be quite honest. Because I don't think it's someone messing with her. It's someone who knows something. Maybe it's mom. But yeah, this is really unfolding quickly. Which I knew. Like, as much as I was like, I'm not sure how I feel about Nicole. What's this? Like, I want to know what happens. I want to know the story. Construction cost estimate worksheet. Holy shit, almost $1 million.
You pissed at me?
I got a different problem.
I don't have time to rehash my past with you. I've got a different
Okay.
problem. Someone just called the hotel.
What?
I'm shocked there's still power to the hotel. A secret admirer.
Who gets their kicks out of crank calling me?
Well, your word gets around pretty fast. What did they say?
They said, Rachel is alive.
I bet she's in the man
Don't
cave.
sell the hotel.
Idiot.
Me?
There's something else that doesn't make sense. The phone lines are down.
Yeah, okay.
Leonard
Thank
stopped paying the
you.
bill months ago.
I'll ask someone to run a check.
Can you do that?
I didn't know FEMA had FBI authority.
Around these...
Would the FBI be in charge of this? Like, I think he's just looking to see if the phones are still working. I'm not sure if that's an FBI thing.
parts, time passes in a different way. Some stories seem like they've been forgotten, but actually they just sink down.
Sink down?
Like tea leaves in a cup.
Oh my god. Okay.
I think I get it.
I don't.
Almost.
That girl's death, Rachel, it was the result of painful events, and now it's someone's obsession.
You talking about anyone in particular?
Well, her death ruined two families that everyone looked up to. Yours and Rachel's. Your father, McGrath, the genius astrophysicist, and Rachel's father, the upstanding Reverend Foster, known all over the county. Not something easy to forget around here.
Yikes. Holy
you know what
shit.
I think? They can go get fucked, every one of them. I know what we went through. No one else. Fuck them.
Girl. Like, that's the kind of stuff that pisses me off sometimes, and I get her point, but if someone's obsessed and she's like, holy shit, someone called me, you'd think she'd want to get to the bottom of it instead of just being like, fuck them because they don't know me. Whatever. So just being like that isn't gonna help her case at all. It won't help her get to the bottom of it. She's just being a bit childish. Alright, it's day 3. God. Time passes really quickly. I feel like you barely get anything done and it's the next day. Anyway, we gotta find Rachel. Now I'm intrigued. I was always intrigued, but now I'm super intrigued.
Hey, cutie pie.
Oh my god, shut the- oh my god. That's so weird. They don't know each other. They've been talking a bit. I know he's probably just being cute, but if I would hate that, it would make me so uncomfortable if I were in Nicole's shoes. Please let me have the option to tell him that's uncomfortable and tell him to fuck off.
Daddy?
Nicole, it's Irving.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. I haven't slept like that for ages. That was weird.
I must have
Okay.
fallen asleep. I haven't slept like that since I was a kid.
You had a tough day yesterday.
Did she?
I think I had a dream.
About my
About?
daddy. My dad.
Leonard, maybe.
Okay, I need you to pay attention though.
Alright.
Should I worry?
The storm brought down some power lines. There are blackouts all over.
The lights are weird.
Actually, the lights are acting a little weird.
I was afraid of that. I don't like the idea of you up there on your own in the dark.
Alright, there's a
gotta
flashlight
do
somewhere.
My electrical know-how is slightly limited.
How do I get out of
It's
here?
okay. I can guide you to the emergency generator. If we activate it, you'll be self-sufficient.
That's it.
That's it?
There are 2 ways of getting to the circuit breaker. Straight through the garage's side door, or from the floor you're on.
Alright.
But
The garage side door is stuck. You'll have to pass through the crawl space along the entire building and climb down from your floor. If the power goes out, you'll be completely in the dark.
all right. What do I have to do?
Check the closet in your father's apartment and see if he left anything you can use for lighting.
On my way.
Alright, I remember there was a flashlight in the museum staff room. Alright, so she heard her dad. Just very, God, what was that game called? Firewatch. Firewatch-esque? Where just at, oh my god, what dude?
Hey. Okay, almost there. I think the lights are getting worse.
You need to move fast. On the same floor of your apartment, in the staff area, there's a small storeroom. Your father asked us several times to fix the lock. Fingers crossed, it's still broken. That's where the access to the crawl space is.
I forgot that.
The crawl space.
I'm not gonna be
I'd totally
rude.
forgotten that.
Irving's just being a
Remember
good
where to go?
guy.
No. But I do remember the panels were really hard to open. I wasn't allowed to go in there. What happens when I get to the closet?
You'll have to go down to the breaker box and switch it on.
All right. Doesn't sound like rocket science.
Hurry up, please.
You suck at reassuring people.
Nice. Okay, so it kind of works a little bit. Hopefully I don't have to, like, take pictures of ghosts or anything. Okay, that's not where I need to be. Alright, so Dynamo is not great. I don't remember what that note from Ben said. Oh, okay, first floor. Alright, so what, I'm at center crawl space in the first floor staff area. Okay, staff area. There we go. It's like, where is it? Alright, so first floor staff area. I don't like the sound of this flashlight. It's so weird. Alright, maybe I do need the map. Okay. So is that staff quarters? So is the museum still part of the first? I don't know, dude. Okay. So I have to go back, apparently. What was that noise? Okay, so I was there the first time. Crawl space door. Okay, so that's why these like little areas look so suspicious. I was here the whole time. Damn it. I'm a dummy.
I found the crawl space, and also a dynamo flashlight.
Know how to use it?
I think I just have to push the lever continuously.
Is everything okay?
I don't remember it was so narrow.
I don't remember the crawl space to be so narrow when the technicians went inside.
Maybe you gained weight.
Oh my
It's called
god!
growing up, idiot.
Wow. Damn. Alright, so it's exactly what I have to do. I just have to keep pressing.
Shit.
What's wrong?
I'm in the dark.
I am totally in the dark. I'd appreciate some help.
Okay.
Why
Stay
is she?
calm.
Oh my god.
Can you see the bundle of cables above your head?
Sure.
Anyway, there should be some cables along the...
Yeah, I know what a bundle is.
Okay. Easy does it. All you need to do is follow them and you'll get to the generator room. Don't go any other way, otherwise, who knows where you'll end up.
Perfect. I got the flashlight, sorta. I got my breadcrumb trail, more like my cable trail, whatever. I can do it.
Alright, yeah. Easy.
Does it?
That's where I need to be. Oh, it is. Hmm. Alright, but what's this way? Because these lead everywhere. I bet that's how Rachel and Dad got around. Oh, this cabling. So where's this then? Okay, hold on. I'll get to there in a second. Because, like, there are those fake little doors kind of around. Oh, okay. I know where we are. Wait, what is... I bet Rachel or Dad or Rachel smoked these. Probably Dad, because there's like a bunch of packs in the bathroom. Wait, oh my god, it's a mannequin. Holy shit. Alright, so where's this lead? And we're gonna open up all these crawlways. Wait. Okay. Oh, we're near the... Okay. For sure. Either... Someone probably found out about Dad and Rachel, and they got really upset and wrote that in the men's room. For sure. Because, like, ugh. Alright, we'll keep following this cable for now. But if I can take any turns anywhere, I will. Because I want to open up all of the doors. Like this. Oh, nice. Wait as I figure out nothing. I'm trying to look around, but there's not much to look at. And everything interesting is closed off. So I guess we'll see. I'm hoping it's not like one of those games where there's different endings depending on how much you look through. Because I want to get to the bottom of this. I want to know more. Okay, here we go. Made in Germany. Alright. Lipstick. Red doll. Oh boy. That's such... Here's the thing. In the 80s, I wasn't around the 80s, but like that's definitely because... I mean, I don't know. I only get like certain types of lipstick, but none of them are that... The packaging is never that chunky. Oh, it's mine now, I guess.
What's up?
I found lipstick.
Hi, I want to ask you something.
Okay, go ahead.
How long has the hotel been closed?
About 4 years.
Alright, so it's 93.
Yeah, from 89.
I mean, did anyone think about doing a thorough clean of the basement?
Don't know. Probably pretty rushed. Why?
I found something.
Another Polaroid?
It's
A
lipstick.
lipstick.
Huh.
Can you explain that?
Doesn't that seem weird?
It's... lipstick?
You don't get it. It looks really old. I remember this brand.
It's
The
Rachel's.
girls at school used it. Weird.
What?
It didn't dry out. I could even use it now. It's perfect.
I'm afraid I don't get it.
Irving, this brand doesn't exist anymore. It's been, I don't know, 9 or...
I have lipsticks, not from like 10 years ago, but I want to say probably from 5 years ago. Are they still usable? Yes, but they're kind of dried out. And I keep them in pretty good condition. I close them up and I just put them in like room temperature. That's where they have to be. But like, there's no way that one is perfectly preserved and not dried out. Especially, I don't know if lipstick has changed in like, I don't know, 20, 30 years. But if it's from 10 years ago, it would have been like 82, 83. It's definitely dried out. Unless Rachel, I don't know. Like, if this brand doesn't exist anymore, even if Rachel is currently using it, it's such a small nitpick, but that's not how lipstick works. Eventually it does dry out. Is usable. It's just harder to use. You need to use more, and it feels rough on your lips. Let's be real. I should clean up my lipsticks. But regardless, I know my lipsticks. It cannot stay perfect in a dusty, dry, nasty hotel.
For 10 years. Strange someone should wait 10 years to open a lipstick just to
Oh, it's
use
unopened.
Don't you think?
Why are you telling me this, Nicole? You want to get pretty there with the generator?
It gives, yeah, it's a little weird.
Are you crazy?
Nicole, it's just another one of those things customers forget.
It's in the basement, dude.
Well, yeah.
It's
You're
not a
probably right.
customer's. It's in the basement where customers aren't gonna be. Nicole, I know that, like, we've had our differences. Can they stop? I need to go back in that basement. That door just opened.
Reporting is ordered, sir.
You awake?
Sorta. You forget your coffee?
For once, I don't need it. I gotta talk to you about something.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. The 29-year-old girl's the 29 years old girl from Great Falls claims she's sorry to Foster, her schoolmate, suicidal in 1981 in a corridor at the first floor of the Timberline Hotel, but she ran away without saying nothing, Glenn revealed to the Daily Reporters, and that she tried to approach her, but she went away. She also added, I don't know how it's possible, but it was definitely Rachel. This is just last episode of the most famous love and death story in the county. Love and what? Rachel committed suicide after her affair with Leonard McGrath, 30 years older than the teenager, was exposed to the public. We tried to speak with Rachel's father, Shepard Foster, but he refused. Someone says that the young girl is still alive. Follow our monthly update to find out more about the story and more. I don't know a lot about the developers. I should have done my homework between Sunday and today, but there's a lot of those weird little like mistakes where it's like follow our monthly as opposed to keep following our monthly, blah 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 blah. I'm sorry for what I did. I didn't want to come to this, but I have no idea how to face this situation, so I chose the easy way. My father has always tried to teach me what was right and what was not, but I've never listened to him. I can't bear the idea of have ruined two families with my weakness. Probably it's true what my classmates say. I'm stupid and retarded, and I don't deserve to keep on living. Maybe it's the right atonement for being a bad daughter and an immoral person. God would be mad. God would be mad at me for that? Oh my god. Graphologist Foster doubts on the authenticity of the goodbye note left by the girl. The uncertainty of the handwriting and continuous changes in style can be justified if a forgery or if written by a borderline personality, even if this last hypothesis has been immediately discarded by experts. Alright, let's see. Let's look at other things. Rachel was a kind and truly good girl, said Matthew Lawrence, assistant to Pastor Foster. She wouldn't commit a sin like suicide by herself. She must have been overwhelmed by the sense of guilt. A week ago, an affair between the teenager and Leonard McGrath, the Timberline Hotel's owner, a former professor of astrophysics, was exposed with great scandal all over the county. The family is in mourning and asked for respect. One baked potato. I don't know. I don't hate reading out loud. But to be fair, the thing is, when I watch a stream and if like the streamer is clearly reading something, I hate when they're silent about it because people like read at different speeds. So if a streamer is reading onto something, I would prefer them to read it out loud. Therefore, I read it out loud because I think it's just it's obnoxious if you can't read what they're reading. I don't know. I think that is what, like, if it gets too long and a streamer's like, whatever, that's fine. That's one thing. I've done that before in like Fallout games. If there's just too much and I don't care, I'll stop. But I think it's a big mistake for a streamer not to read out loud what they're reading anyway. It just doesn't make sense. And out of curiosity, and I'm not judging, I'm just curious, why do you hate reading out loud? I don't think it's too bad. It's just reading in my head, but literally out loud, even though sometimes I have issues talking. The body of Rachel, daughter of the pastor Solomon Foster, was found yesterday, late in the evening at Wishart Creek, near Sheep Mountain in Missoula County. The investigators confirmed she jumped from a 90-foot ridge over the mountain lake. We have found a letter with a clear intent to put an end to her life, said Sheriff McDonald. After the events at the Timberline Hotel and her vanishing, we were all worried about this tragic ending. It's isolated during the winter. Rachel was 9 weeks pregnant, Doc Brown confirmed to the Daily. She wasn't engaged with anyone, and Pastor Foster affirmed that he did not notice any strange behaviors in Rachel. There's nothing more to say, the MD added. Rachel became close to Leonard McGrath during the last months as she spent several hours at the Timberline Hotel in order to correct her dyslexia. Girl! Oh. It's hard. I will say, for sure, it's hard. The romantic liaison between the 49-year-old professor and the teenager has been a secret until McGrath's wife, Claire Wilson, exposed the scandal, eventually fleeing from the hotel with the couple's daughter, Nicole, a week ago. Way faster than my lips can comprehend. Oh. I see. I think, well, I'm used to speaking quickly. I don't know why. I know that when I was young, I needed speech therapy for the hypotonia. Because, like, no one could understand me. So I think because of that, I speak quickly. Because even though I did have therapy and it went well, it's how I speak. It's just, I think because of hypotonia, that's how it is. So I can read quickly, and I think I can read it out loud quickly because of that. But no, I get it. I can be a quick reader. I was watching an old movie. They spoke way faster in old movies. You know how sometimes people speak slowly? I like listening to quick speakers, and I think it's because I am a quick speaker. Rachel Foster's body found in Wishart Ridge. It looks like suicide. It shocked the entire building's heart. The principal told us today, it felt like a huge weight heavy on our souls. We're a tight-knit community, and after this tragedy hit, everyone was struck pretty hard. We just want everyone to know that you're not alone, and you can always find a family in the Helena High School. Oh. Alright. Man, this girl's been working fast. Damn. Let's see. Pastor Foster. How did she get this picture? I don't think they were keeping it in the hotel. There's the lipstick. That's actually a really nice red. I'm not sure I would wear that red. It's bright and I'm pale. And I'm sure it would look fine, but I don't think it would make the best combination as someone who just, I don't know. It would look okay, but it's bright against bright and it wouldn't look the best. I said it. Leonard's book. Nebulas shine across the sky. Constellations trace through time. Binary gravity, whatever. Wait, ew. Let's see. There's light everywhere. Rachel doesn't want to do her speech therapy exercises. I heard you, Rachel. You were right behind me. There was me, there was you. I was the silence, you were the light. There was the astronomy, I was alone. All turned black. Rachel is sad. Rachel says she feels alone. Love you, Rachel. This is fucked. Why? Also, I feel like she went there. If he was an astrophysicist, I don't know what that has to do with dyslexia, but I get it. I can have issues like reading and with reading comprehension and all that. I get it. But like if she went to him to help her like learn to read and comprehend and all that, he was, as far as I know, taking advantage of this poor girl when she just wanted to become a better reader. And for all intents and purposes, it seemed like everyone loved her. You know, her dad was the pastor. We don't know yet if like she really oh, she was pretty. Even if she was ugly, it sucks, but like she was a cutie. She's 5'3", green shirt and jeans, brown anorak. I don't know what that is. Gosh. Okay, anyway, let's report the clues. I wanted to look at all the clues. This is good. Holy shit. I feel like a detective. Leonard's book. Ew. Wait, through science's atoms are mostly entirely empty space. I've never felt fuller than when I hold you in my arms. This is gross.
Here I am.
You didn't tell me you knew Leonard.
What?
I thought we'd been through that.
Did he?
Let me finish. I spent the night going through his stuff, and I want to know what you think.
About what?
You obviously know more about this place than I do. About what went on here, since I left at least.
Okay, but like, if it's been 10 years, fucking of course he knows what's been going on. She comes at him and he could be hiding something. I don't know. I'm not picking up on anything, so I don't know why she is, but to be fair, she probably has like plot knowings. But as far as I, the player, know, like, she's getting mad at him for knowing more, but if she hasn't been there for 10 years, like, of course he would know more. If it was as big a deal, I don't know how old Irving is. I assume he's around her age. I kind of hope he's a little older. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? But she's like getting on his case about this, but he seems like a hard worker, so he probably looked up all this information, all this lore, so he could know what he knew. If it was interesting, he might have looked more into it as a however old he was. So I don't know why she's getting on a case thinking he's hiding something. Like, you know so much more. Of course he does. If you ask questions, he'll tell you. But at the same time, she's the one who has been telling him, only come at me with good news. You know, she's cut him off. She gets really pissy over anything, really, which, again, like, is understandable to an extent. It doesn't give her right to be so rude to him, but she's so hot and cold about everything that, yeah, he's not just gonna give you everything because he doesn't want you upset with him. God, and this is what I mean, like, the game is interesting and it really makes up for Nicole, but Nicole is a very... Sometimes I like her, sometimes I don't. Most of the time I don't. And as I said, like, in Gone Home, you don't know a lot about Kate, but she does, like, comment here and there about things, and she's fine. In Devotion, you do play as the father, and you learn about him through, like, all the stuff around, but he's not making sarcastic comments, and I don't mind a sarcastic character. That's fine. That's believable. I'm very sarcastic. I have a dry sense of humor. It's just who I am. But they're giving her a lot, and sometimes I think when they design a character, when they try to make, like, them sarcastic and strong, which is fine, sometimes they go overboard and they become very rude characters to everyone for, like, no reason. And I don't know. I'm not... Again, I understand why she has her guard up and she is like this, but she's just getting mad at Irving for doing or not doing a thing, but at the same time, he's acting like that because of stuff she said to him. It's very frustrating. And I'm fine with, like, getting to know the main character. I do wish that I had known more about Kate in Gone Home, but Nicole is really getting on my nerves.
What do you mean, you went through his stuff? What are you looking for?
Someone calls me and says Rachel is alive. Then a lipstick appears out of nowhere. It feels like something weird's going on.
Rachel is dead.
I want to shed light.
That's what everyone says. But maybe the story deserves a second pass. There are too many gray areas.
Look, the storm is dying down. You'll be able to leave soon and go back to your life. And you can forget about the whole thing.
I think Irving's in on this.
What do you care about this old...
Yeah, okay, so now he's acting weird. He seemed so gung-ho about it yesterday, or the day before, I don't remember. The days passed by very quickly. So I feel like I need to slow down to see if I can look around. But this is so weird that he went from, there were people interested in this case, to just fucking leave. Why is he trying to talk her out of it?
Sleep over just to play detective.
I want to follow my instinct.
I'm not busy at the moment. I want to follow my instinct. Haven't done it in so long, and it feels like things don't add up here.
Okay, let me hear what you're thinking.
I don't trust
If
him
there's
now.
one thing Leonard taught me, it's that you've got to listen to what's buzzing in your head. First, it might just be a confusing noise, but if you connect the dots, then it starts making sense. And right now, I've got a beehive in my head.
All right, let's go hunt some bees then.
All right, we're gonna go check that basement. Wait.
I imagine you're locked up in a room full of moose head mounts and a fat secretary who brings you reports about cats stuck on trees.
Well,
Let me guess.
okay.
Mindy?
Wendy.
No way!
Her name is Wendy. She's not a fitness freak, and she's my boss.
I'm being so
If
rude for no
anything, I'm the
reason.
secretary.
I bet she works you to the bone.
Okay.
Plus, she's a wildlife freak. Mine's the only head that could...
Where's this coming from? Why? See, this stuff, and I know that, I guess you're trying to, like, characterize Irving, but it seems so unnecessary and out of place. It, in my opinion, detracts from the game. I don't like it.
end up hanging on the wall.
I realized just now, I don't know what you look like.
So?
Well, I'd say pretty much a local guy.
Who cares?
Don't say anything. I want to think about it, and then I'll come up with an identikit.
I thought I was the one that got bored.
You do one too then, and then we'll compare.
Okay.
I don't...
But if Wendy finds out...
It's so odd. It's so weird. I can't go back. Alright, something not right in Rachel's story. I have to investigate the clues in Leonard's room and shed light. Okay. So I guess I should have just stayed there. Like, I don't know. A few days ago, she seemed like she didn't give a shit. And I know that, like, he's been the only one she's been there to talk to. But because the days are so short and you don't really see them, I guess, if they talk between the days, I don't know. It comes off as awkward, I guess, especially when it doesn't, in my opinion, seem to really tie into the plot in any way. I guess to build character, but Irving's nice. I like him, but this is kind of about Rachel and I guess Nicole because she is the main character. So it just seems like it's put there, but there's not too much build up towards it for it to seem natural, like they're trying to go for. It's just my hot take, though. Alright, I think I have to go down the stairs. Alright, I need to find the master suite. I'm always hearing things and I can't go investigate anything. This random room is opened. A door opened in, like, the generator room, but now I can't get in there. Alright. So she said she wants to go look at the clues. Oh, I guess I have to report, like, all the clues. Okay. Yeah, talk about the friend's story. No, newspaper clippings.
So, listen to this. Graphologists doubt the authenticity of the suicide note left by the girl.
Who said that?
An investigative journalist. The article came out a year after her death.
You think it's a setup?
Perhaps.
I mean...
Okay, I'll hear you out.
Also... We'll go through a friend's
In
story.
this article from a couple years back, there's a statement by some girl who affirms she saw Rachel in a hallway at the Timberline.
Who's this girl?
A classmate, Glenda Ferguson. I tore out the page. I think the magazine was MT Woman.
Nicole. That's a gossip magazine. They would sell their mother, even their cousins and nephews, just for a bunch of new readers.
She couldn't have been wrong.
But she was a classmate. She couldn't have been wrong.
Rachel fell 90 feet into a void. She can't be alive.
I
Or
thought I was the skeptical one here.
it's a lookalike. Also, and it's going back to the unnatural, I guess, relationship between Irving and Nicole. So he just started out, there's snow, he knows she's there, he's keeping an eye on her. She's seeing all this stuff, which is very important to her, and I know he did bring up, like, well, there's this whole thing about Rachel 10 years ago. Doesn't he have, like, other things to do? Why is he also playing detective with her when I'm sure his job isn't just going to the hotel? He said it's part of his job to, like, go to more remote areas and deliver food and stuff and just check up on it. So how come he's just stuck here sitting at his desk, only participating in all this and not probably the 35 other things he has going on? I know for the sake of the game, it's because, but it is it's not, it's a hobby, no, streaming, but it's my job to, like, ask these things, I think, because it really does affect how I think of the game and all that stuff. So, like, I think it would be more effective for Nicole and cause her to get deeper into this rabbit hole if she wanted to go talk to Irving, but, like, he's gone because he's doing other parts of her job, and it's just like, well, he's gone, I'll just figure it out more, and then eventually she goes fucking insane trying to figure this all out. I don't know.
I found a copy of the local paper, dated December 29th, 1981, the day that the body was discovered. According to the forensics report, Rachel had been dead for days. She was 9 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, that was the official version.
Aw, she could have had a sibling. Oh, did I not observe this? Or did I? I'm still, ugh. Oh, what's this? This is just the beginning. Lousy pedophile, beware. Shine yourself into your gross den. Between mountains will not protect you. You will pay for what you have done. Yeah, you know, he deserves it. If he's doing that in the first place to someone who's like 30 plus years younger than him. B, she's a minor. Like, if she was an adult, fine. But 3, she was going there to learn to read and learn to comprehend what she's reading because she has dyslexia, which is... Oi. Oh, desk clues. Here we go. Let's talk about the fucking book. It's gross. It's not gross, but just the I love you, Rachel. Ugh.
Hey, I found a book in Leonard's things. It's a collection of poetry, but it's got notes written in it.
Did your father write them? What do they say?
Dates, notes, thoughts. Listen to this. Today I saw Rachel. Or Rachel is sad. Or Rachel says she feels alone.
He kept a diary about her.
But the book was printed 8 years after Rachel's death.
What?
Do you mean it's like
How
he
does
was
she
talking
know?
with Rachel
Oh.
after she died?
As if he saw her.
Well, I mean, there
Maybe
must be
he's.
an explanation.
I guess he is dead.
Of course, there's an explanation for everything, and we've got to find it.
He has a job. Like, that's my biggest thing right now is he doesn't have time to, you know, be her Watson.
Remember the lipstick I found downstairs?
Yep, you made a big deal about it.
Oh,
It doesn't
Irving.
smell.
Should it?
After they've been open for a while, lipsticks smell really bad.
What?
Maybe there's been other women.
She said that it was like perfectly preserved or something. Also, it hasn't been open. First, she said that it was like not even open. Hey, Marcus, you're just in time for my hot takes and my detective work. So yeah, she found this lipstick. She said it's 10 years old. She said it wasn't open. And now she's saying that if a lipstick's been open, it starts to smell bad. Again, I think lipsticks have evolved because as I said, I have lipsticks that I've had for years now, and lipsticks aren't always great smelling, but they don't smell bad, if that makes sense. Like, you can smell them if you really smell them up close, but it is what you show up for. You show up for Detective Moose, playing Hotel Simulator. And for once, I feel like because I have makeup and I love makeup, I have something to add. So, anyway, perfectly preserved makeup. Sure, sometimes it smells a little chemically, just because of what's in lipstick. If it's 30 years old, that's one thing, but she needs to make up her goddamn mind. Was it perfectly preserved and unopened, or has it been open for like 10 years, or whatever? No way.
From what I gather, Leonard was a sort of recluse. And don't forget, the lipstick is really old.
But it looks perfect.
Could the cold have preserved it?
The cold will make it worse.
Possibly.
No.
Anything else?
Actually, you know, I don't actually really know, but I feel like the cold would kind of harden the lipstick. And by the time you went to, you know, go apply the lipstick, it might break or just not apply well because it's been super cold. And I'm usually pretty good at math, but something doesn't add up. I might be overthinking this. Anyway, the pastor.
You know, I can't stop thinking
Maybe
about
he hit
Rachel's
her
father.
and just said she
Reverend
died.
Foster. He was a very strict man. Harsh. Even for
Yeah,
pastor
well, I mean,
standards.
for sure,
He and
but
Leonard spent hours.
they would each do different things for it, I think is what I'm getting at. The heat would melt it, but like the cold, depending on how cold it was, but I don't know. I don't know a thing about 80s lipsticks.
Whereas debating the nature of reality, the universe, and
Oh god, fucking nerds.
Opposites often attract.
Do you ever see him?
Rarely. He gives a service once in a while.
I don't... Sure, he seemed like an alien
Back
to me.
in the day, I thought he was a kind of reptilian
I don't know.
with
I
a human skin suit.
His daughter's death destroyed his ego. His faith made him even more cynical and lonely than he already was.
I can remember him demanding total perfection from Rachel.
So, did
was
she know
insane.
her or not?
You don't think he could have harmed his daughter?
Maybe... maybe, I'm gonna say this, maybe Rachel's dad was having an affair with Rachel, and because he was such a pillar of the community, it was hidden, right? And so my dad was the patsy. They framed him for it, but actually it was the pastor that impregnated I figured it out. I figured it out. That's what actually happened. It was her dad. Oh my god.
Hey, no. But even Reverend Foster is a player we shouldn't underestimate in this story. Just saying.
Right. Okay. I'd say that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough for tonight. Today...
Why are these days going by so quickly? I don't like it. Also, can I switch out? I can't. Use current object is right button. That's right. Okay. Whatever.
Or what the hell time is it?
You think there's a lot to dig up in this old story?
Until I know exactly what happened.
Maybe, maybe not. Until I know exactly what happened. Any objections?
You don't need my approval.
Good job.
He's
You're getting the hang of it.
But
wow! I know he's a female worker and he can't necessarily stop her, but she's just been so rude to him unless it, like, it helps her in some way, then she's nice to him. They're not detectives. She came around. This was her dad's hotel. He died. She got entrusted with it. She came to sell it. She got stuck there because of a snowstorm. And so she just found some stuff about Rachel and being pregnant, and it was dad's fault. But it started, she was actually really rude to this guy on the other end of the line. I think it's a cell phone. I don't know how the cell towers are. I don't know how they have such a good... The phone has plot armor, but realistically, I don't know how they have such a good connection. But, like, she was so rude to this guy at the very beginning when he was just doing his job and trying to keep her safe. And so she is still rude for no reason to him every now and again. I don't like her.
But sometimes it's better to leave the skeletons in the closet. Once they come out, you never know what they'll have to say.
It's a risk I already considered. I can handle it.
Yeah, like, what is honestly...
Hard-headed like your father. Trust me, at least on this one thing.
What if Irving is her father?
To bed. You need it.
Agent Crawford, this bit of advice. I'll follow it to the T.
Day 5. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to bed. Yes, I am. That's what I mean. You don't get to do a lot in the days. In my opinion. My humble opinion. So, like, yeah, it's a walking simulator, but there's not a lot to necessarily investigate all the time. The story's good, but I feel like...
Hey, cutie pie. How are you?
Dad?
Daddy? Daddy, is that you?
Knowing
Where
what
are
I know
you?
now,
I can't
it's
see
creepy
you.
that he calls her cutie pie.
You came back in the end. It's like the inescapability of a
Oh,
celestial body's revolution. We can't help but follow certain stars' brightness, even if those stars have died millions of years ago.
Shut up, Neek. I missed you so much, I guess.
I missed you so much.
Their light is alive, and it reaches us. And those stars are alive and dead at the same time.
Dad, shut up. I don't
What are you
understand.
trying to say? I don't understand. I can't see you, Daddy.
Listen, sweet pea. My sweetheart.
My
Listen to my
sweat
voice.
heart.
It's important.
I can't see you. Where are you? Where are you?
You know how much I love you.
I know, Daddy. I've always known it. I love you too. Say it again, please.
This is weird.
Rachel.
What?
Rachel.
Ew! Was that his foreplay saying weird astrophysicist shit? Gross. Rachel could have done better.
Morning.
Also, we spent a whole day. I know that, like, you know, she's gonna stay for more than the 5 days, but, like, did she sleep the whole day away?
Am I interrupting?
I was eating steak and potatoes, cheesecake, strawberry shake, and a frothy cappuccino, Italian style.
So the usual frozen beans.
Half a serving.
Half a serving. The other half ended up in the trash.
I did find something. Some tapes that were found in the main office. In truth, I shouldn't even have taken them.
You know, I don't know what's going on either. If you have any questions about what's going on, please let me know. To be fair, the first hour and a half, well, I guess there was like an hour you weren't here. We're just figuring out the you know, meat of the story. But when he said Rachel, and part of me almost felt like I feel like he's talking to Rachel. I was like, nah, it's weird. I don't know. I think maybe I'm Rachel. Maybe there were aliens, and I'm Rachel, and Nicole died, and they put Nicole's memories into my head and my memories into Nicole's head, and I'm actually Rachel, but I have no idea I'm Rachel, and I have no idea what's going on. It is creepy and weird. A lot of some of the reviews, because I was reading, and they were saying how, like, I can't endorse this because it normalizes pedophilia. I don't know. I think they're just trying to, like, give you an idea of what happened. I haven't finished the game. I think it's gross, and even Nicole thinks it's fucked. So it is creepy for sure. I feel like it's not being normalized, but I don't know. I do like it. It's weird for sure.
Oh, so what'd you find, Billy the Kid?
Well, I don't think it's anything useful.
Wait, where did I put them?
What?
What?
The pliers, so I can pry the words out of your mouth.
Oh my
sure.
God. Shut up.
Okay. It's VHS of the behind the scenes of a TV broadcast, but it's all bullshit just to attract an audience. Trust me that...
Jesus, you can be really long-winded.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. They're tapes about haunted hotels, weird and mysterious stories, stuff kids like. With these guys who call themselves ghost hunters.
Ghost hunters? Did they hear about the old farting ghost?
I'm not sure, but they went on a tour of old buildings in the county, and they stopped by the timberline, too.
Whatever, let me hear it.
Okay, but I'm warning you, it's kind of... Well, listen for yourself.
Ooh.
Okay, the lights look good. How
It's
about
a
the
creepy
headphones?
ghost.
Don't know, there's like a buzzing noise. Listen.
Yeah, true. Well, the German ones were better.
We are about to enter a nightmare hotel. A place full of deceit and secrecy where terrible lies were played out. Nah, I don't like that. I'll do it again later. Oh, the room with the fireplace isn't bad.
Okay.
Spare me the kitchen. I wouldn't know what the hell to say.
Fireplace okay, kitchen no.
What?
Stan, where'd you leave all the gear? Room 111. I stuck a piece of tape on the door.
Oh, I know what room that
I didn't
is.
get that. What room? I got a buzz
I saw
in
it
the
before.
headset. Damn microphones. 117.
I saw it because I was like, is that tape?
Danny, what's that stuff in camera? It's giving off a glare and burns out the frame. I told you no tricks.
What tricks? I didn't use anything.
Stop fucking around, Danny.
I told you I didn't rig anything. I saw it too.
Poor
It's a
Danny.
mirror, isn't it?
Huh?
It looked like the reflection on a mirror.
What'd you smoke this morning?
What the fuck are you two up to? Cut the crap, you freaking me. Holy shit, there it is. There
Oh
it
my
is.
god, what is
Where?
Oh my god. This is
thought it's just up there.
uncomfortable.
It's like a light, like a door that opens. I swear,
Dad! Stop touching me or you'll give me a heart attack.
What are you talking about? I'm like over here.
Fuck, I felt someone touch me. Are you kidding?
This.
That's it?
Oh,
Yep, the tape's damaged. Too damp.
Well,
too
I'd say
moist.
fucking typical.
How ladylike.
What happened in the end?
What happened in the end with the TV show?
Never aired. Some say they ran off, ditching everything there.
Yeah, but they mention a room on the tape. I'd like to take a look.
It's, 117, I think.
117, yeah. Same floor as my apartment.
Okay. I don't think I opened this one up. Oh, it's dark. Oh. Wait. What's this? Wait, seriously? This is just... Oh, this is... I don't like this. I don't like how part of it, like, leads to this room. Rachel... I don't know. I think she's innocent. Ugh. Okay, whatever. What's that? What? Okay, let's go. There's like these little like hallways everywhere. Not hallways, but you know, these little doors. Okay. All right. Where else could they be? Because now I need to look. I'm trying to think of everywhere I've seen one. Was there one in the freezer? Can I check the oven?
It's so frustrating to have a kitchen like this and only be able to heat up canned shit.
You know how to cook?
Not to be conceited, but I'm a whiz.
You're just as conceited as people who take a course like 10 Secret Tips of Italian Cooking.
Haha. My course was called Claire Wilson. My mom was mind-blowing in the kitchen. Maybe one day you can come over for a taste of my revised version of the Thanksgiving turkey.
It would be an honor, chef.
I still think that their relationship is very unnatural at times. They barely know each other. Also, I know that she was trying to make a joke, but they would not have a 10 secret tips to Italian cooking. That wouldn't be a class name. That sounds more like it would be a anyway, I'll shut up. Sometimes it's funny, and then other times just the dialogue between them is really fucking lame. Like, these two are sometimes all over the place. Nice picture. That kicky guy, that would be me dancing. I would just kick up a storm. I like kicking. All right, 117. 112. Okay. Wait. Oh, here we go. Didn't they say there was a
Hey.
master key?
I found the room.
But
Someone barricaded it with an L bracket.
do what they do in movies. Bust through the door with your shoulder.
Real funny. I need a screwdriver. I think I saw
It
one
was in
around
the
somewhere.
It was
but,
in like
I
the
don't
generator
remember where.
room.
Probably in the basement.
Yeah.
Seems to me I've seen one in the garage. Or was it the generator
It
room?
was the generator room.
I'll let you know.
Cause like I could look at it, but I couldn't do anything with it. Also, that means I can go back and I can look through that open door. I'm getting very excited now. Now that like more of the hotel is opening. I think this was the way over. I don't think it was actually. Oh, here's one of the ways around. I keep hearing things, and Nicole's not saying anything about it. Also, there's a broken mannequin.
Hey, found the screwdriver?
Nope.
No.
The ghost hunters seem scared.
I keep thinking about those guys, the ghost hunters. You sure it was an act? It sounded so natural.
Awesome actors, I'll give them that.
Yeah, but what would be the
I
point?
can't stand the idea that my family problems might end up on cable or some tourist guide.
Fortunately, it seems that won't happen. They hightailed it out of there. God only knows why.
Don't tell me you believe in ghosts or some bullshit like that.
Well, I'm not superstitious, but if someone believes that a black cat is bad luck, then you also have to believe that something else is good luck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Prayer, for example.
Cats are independent animals.
For me, a black cat crossing the road just means he's on his way somewhere.
Is that your line?
Maybe, no, I don't know. But that's the idea.
Screwdriver.
I'm out of here.
Okay, I can't go in this way, so I guess I gotta go to the garage, and actually, the garage might be the other side of that door. Here's the problem, though. I don't actually remember how to get to the garage. What's this? Oh, right, fishing made easy. And then hunting made easy. Okay, that's not the way, but I'm getting close. Just trying to see where that door could be. Here's the laundry room. It's down here. Because they did say that the generator room was in the basement, I think. What's that? Is this where, like, the pastor used to give his sermons? That's probably, like, why Rachel went to the hotel. Like, she went to learn to read or whatever, something to do with reading because of her dyslexia. But it's all coming together. Alright, so I just left the boiler room. Okay. Ah, here we go. This is the door that opened. Oh, okay. So can I open this from here? I can't. Alright. Screwdriver. A mine. Can I take the level? I can't. Alright. Now we have to go all the way back. Hey Lazarus, how are you doing? So if I can memorize like this whole... I want to call it the first floor, but it's not considered the first floor by hotel standards. But I don't know, it's weird. I don't know what hotels consider first, or like what would it be considered? I don't know, it's weird. Alright, we're not gonna take the conventional way because I feel like I'm starting to get to know these weird ass like hallways between the hallway walls. The game is going pretty well. There's a lot that I'm don't get behind. The story itself is very interesting. The characters are all over the place. The game tries too hard to like make us connect with the characters, and it really, them trying to bond gets in the way because it doesn't feel natural. One of the characters is generally fine. I like him. The main character, sometimes she's okay, but for the most part, I don't get it. She's just rude or gets mad at like her, I say friend because they're trying to act like they're friends when he's just a worker. She gets mad at him for shit he does or doesn't do, but he doesn't do things because of her throwing a hissy fit earlier. The story's really good. The story is keeping me. If the story were shit, I would not be playing this. But you know, it's alright. Yeah, it's like when it's convenient for her, she's fine. If he doesn't say something that she likes, she gets rude. And he's just like some poor worker who's doing his best to keep her safe and trying to like be supportive of her. It's odd, and sometimes he seems off for no reason. Also, these noises are coming from these rooms, but we can't go into these rooms. I'm hoping we can later, because it would be very interesting. Also, we don't know about this girl who may or may not have committed suicide. Her nails are really nice. I've never noticed before. Ooh, I bet this is where Dad and Rachel had sex. Parabolic microphone. The fucking stickers. Binston. Wait, why do I have a microphone? Can I talk into the... Can he hear me? Like, through my microphone? Am I gonna be a ghost hunter? Oh my god. I am enjoying the game.
Have you calmed down yet?
Quit playing dumbass jokes. What does that guy do all day?
Oh.
You mean the owner? Leonard, the freak?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. He's always locked up in the attic. You can hear him.
I need to get into the attic.
Buttergrass, we've got the whole hotel to do whatever we want.
Is the attic his sex den?
There's that noise again in the headphones. Sounds like someone was talking to themselves. I think you're smoking the good stuff. Is that right?
Wow.
Did you see his face? He's missing a couple screws.
Sounds like woman's voice. A girl. What the? I'll bet living alone in a place like this all winter, you can't help but go nuts.
So depressing.
Danny, did you get rid of the interference? Fuck, I pay you to do your job, not jerk around. Fuck off, Stan. What do you think I'm doing? It's a mess here. Nothing.
Danny's my favorite character in this game.
Voices. Listen, Danny, cut the crap. I'm gonna go have a cig, and if you don't figure it out by the time I'm done, what the fuck are you doing?
I saw something!
Wait, you're not taping.
No, I mean, for real!
What? What the?
Someone's here, I'm telling you!
What do you guys say? Looks more like a, oh my.
Oh my god! It moves! Oh god!
Yeah, I'm telling you. I can't find the keys.
Oh god, this place is
Where?
zombies!
Keys, hold on. The light. Go, go,
Oh my god. They were doing the YouTube thing before YouTube was around. Oh my god, that was so good. Oh my god. I want to see what was moving. Okay, wait, can I switch out tapes? An empty VHS. Mixtape. Rachel's missing poster. Actually, hold on. What happens if you actually call the number on here? Oh, it's a... Nothing happens because it's a fake number. Yeah, so you hear sounds like that aren't me. Oh my god, I need to know what they, like, saw. What's this? Walking Dead, like the TV show? Okay, let's go in. How come there are two sinks, but like one toilet? Is that so you could clean each hand in a sink? Oh, also look at this toothpaste. It's tough. It's not Colgate, it's Colgate. Wait, what could I observe? Oh, right, the shaver. The cheap shaver. Okay, well, that... Honestly, that was good. See, that stuff like that is what really makes this game. Chairs knocked over. Dad apparently was in the attic. Oh, you're right. Then what's the bathtub for? Okay, best restorations, I guess. You know that magazine, Sport Magazine, complete coverage of all NHL, new divisional alignment, heat up race, star NHL debut. I don't know about any kind of sports, but like, are there magazines that cover the whole NHL? Because I would think, I remember I had a book on the Rangers, and I've never seen magazines for the NHL. No, I don't. What was it for? Like, getting rid of bodies? When I don't know what it is. You put in some kind of acid and it like dissolves the body and it just goes through the drain. Is that what you're referring to? But yeah, I feel like you would need to get specific books because it's, I don't know. King of the Hill, nice reference.
Hey!
Whoa!
For fuck's sake, Irving!
Oh,
That freaked
what
me
did I
out
do?
too.
He gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, I'll warn you with a carrier pigeon next time.
Oh, he's...
What?
I'm just...
He sasses her back and she just... I don't know, man. I feel like they wouldn't have it in Montana. I don't know how they feel about hockey in Montana. I feel like a whole NHL magazine dedicated to literally every NHL team would be like for Boston, New York, Philly, like big cities and stuff, not little dinky Montana.
Curious to know what you found in that room.
A bunch of
You should be. You're
nothing.
never gonna believe it.
Can they like, it doesn't matter, but it seems weird that all of these days are going by and she's doing a little work and then what does she do with the rest of her day? I guess she's decorating. I guess we figured it out. She doesn't seem like this kind of person. The way she's been acting, like, at the beginning of this game, she's, like, suddenly gained into the spirit and she's becoming happy. I don't buy it. I know it's supposed to be, like, you know, a character, development. It seems fast and awkward, though. Also, where did she get these decorations that work if this place hasn't been touched in years? Also, of course, she's gonna report her Christmas tree to Irving. It's also unnatural.
Here I am.
You still there?
Where else should I be?
What day is it?
Did you forget what day it is?
I wouldn't miss Nicole's amazing adventures in the remote mountains for anything.
He has other work to do.
Don't tell me you're staying on just for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's very frustrating. It really takes away from the game. It doesn't take away from the story, but I feel like it really takes away from the game in a way that, you know, I rate games 1 to 10. I'm sure other people rate it in some way, Steam, reviews, whatever. I feel like it really detracts from the game in that aspect where they're trying to have this character development, but because the game goes day by day so quickly, them trying to develop the two characters to getting to know each other and interacting with each other just seems very rushed for no reason. I know that he's supposed to be your little lackey and like help with it, or I guess for you to even have someone to talk to, which in my opinion is not necessary. But I guess he has to help you because he knows the lore. It's just not working out for me. Like, working out to help with the ghost, yes, but you don't see any of this progression that's apparently being made between them. And make your game longer. Like, I can't imagine this is a terribly long game, so I feel like you can afford to make it longer, even by letting the character explore naturally, which you can do instead of, I guess, going for the objective. But the thing is, there's not a lot to really look at. So all this stuff between them, like, he's staying for her, I understand, but they're acting like there's no one else there. He works there all the time, when he's even said before part of his job is to go to secluded areas. It's stupid.
Go. I promise not to get into any trouble for the rest of the night.
I already told you. I'm sticking around till you get closure.
But why?
You always do that?
Do what?
Worry about every desperate stranger that knocks on your door.
You're no stranger.
What? We've never met, thank you.
We've never met, Irving.
Yeah, thank you, because that would be another thing to alleviate it too, or even, I don't know, fix the issue, is that even if you had options to be like, we don't know each other, all this stuff. Because I do know that sometimes, like, some people really cling on to you, and that's fine, but I never get the option to say, dude, I don't know you from Adam. And I guess I do, to an extent. As I said, he is really the only person she has to talk to, but we don't get to listen to it, like, 9 times out of 10. It's the really lazy of telling and not showing, or even telling but not letting us listen in.
Can't even picture your face.
You've been a part of this place since you were born. You belong.
Important, and why it does, yeah. And not every game is gonna be perfect with pacing. But like the pacing, there's definite pacing issues. And I do like it. Like, even if I do have the stuff that I'm complaining about, the story really does make up for it. Thank God. It just when you're not in the middle of the story, you get too much time to think about what's wrong with the characters.
On here.
Well, I thought I left all this behind. Maybe I still have a ways to go.
There's too much time between the Rachel
You're making
stuff, and
progress.
that's what I care about.
2 days ago, you would have skinned me alive if I'd called you a country bumpkin.
He did call her a country bumpkin. Maybe I'm sharpening my knives.
What tells you I'm not sharpening my knives this very minute?
It's good we're just talking on the phone, then.
Listen, is this contraption really a phone?
Yeah.
It feels like a walkie-talkie / defibrillator.
It's a real phone, and trust me, in a few years, everybody'll have one.
You think?
And this will be the last time I'll let them talk, but I'm glad they mentioned it. I think he had said it was a cell phone, and it's a 90s cell phone. But because it's a 90s cell phone, and all the lines are down due to the snow, and all that stuff, why is their ability to talk to each other so alright? The technology was nowhere near as advanced as it is now. So why is there, like, never any breaking up? Why can they just talk to each other at any time, when I'm sure cell phone towers were shit back then? Sorry, I don't know when cell phones first came out, but my mom had a phone in the 90s. When we got diabetes, she got a phone. They've really evolved, so I feel like I kind of have an idea of how cell phones were. She didn't have the big brick phone, as far as I know. I don't remember her first phone, but they can talk to each other way too easily.
It's easier for me to believe in ghosts than to imagine people being hounded by a phone when they're out and about.
I'm grateful for it. I wouldn't have met you without it.
Dude, are you hitting on me? I'm not glad he's here.
Are you hitting on me?
I was so afraid it would go here.
No, what are you...
I was so afraid that it would go to the he's hitting on her. It's unnatural. I don't like it. It has no place in this game, honestly. I know it happens in real life sometimes, but so many games, even games where, like, you don't... Vampire, for example, had a romance subplot, which was shit, but also unnecessary. And he's ooh-woo. I'm gonna ooh-woo his... I don't like it. He needs to stop. He doesn't know me. He's just, like, building me up in his head. Why do they need to do this? He's lying. He is hitting on me. That's how I have felt this whole time.
It's just...
Relax. I was kidding.
He's getting too defensive.
I can never tell when you're kidding.
Yeah, it's one of my fascinating virtues.
Same.
Oh,
Shut
hold on a
up.
sec.
It's
Don't
not
go
the
anywhere,
same. They are not the same person. He's an innocent cupcake. He's an innocent cinnamon roll. And she's messed up and not messed up, but, like, she was messed up by all this stuff. With a turkey. What? But she's like messed up by all the stuff that happened to like her family. So yes, her guard is up, but just he is not the same as her at all. She's sarcastic and she's dry, and that's not a bad way. I just feel like she probably has a dry sense of humor. And he's just a sweet being.
Huh? Oh, okay.
You have a good night too, Miss Flattery.
What?
Merry Christmas.
What? When did I? Oh, that's Wendy.
Here I am.
To be honest, I never thought I'd spend Christmas like this. Sorry, I was going off on another flashback about the life of
Get me to
Nicole
the
and-
get me to Rachel.
Christmas Eve is the right time to reminisce.
Ugh.
Yeah, I get it too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. That's
what there
exactly
was.
who they are.
In the end, there was like a strange kind of warmth. Then it all ended. Christmas of '80. Me and my mom were at my aunt's house in Billings, and
My mom and
Leonard was
I.
here on his own. While I was pretending that I liked my aunt's sweater, he and she were...
He and Rachel. He and Rachel. They were probably fucking. Is what she's trying to get at without saying it. But I can.
Hey.
And a year later, she killed herself.
And so yeah, just get me back to that. She's talking about it. I don't care about any of this shit between them. They haven't given me a reason to care about any of the shit between them. It's bad. Not the game, but just it's bad. I care so much. They like got me into it, and that's where my head is. And then they're like, we're gonna pull you away for character development that has no right to be there.
And
I can
what
see
she
why
was
there were bad
carrying, too.
reviews.
Don't be like that.
There you have it. These are my memories, and,
Did you hear that?
Hey,
that jingling?
did you hear that?
No.
There's
What are you
jingling.
talking about?
Like a...
Yeah,
clinking?
yeah, clinking. Sure.
No.
Seriously, where did you find
I
this
don't
stuff?
hear anything.
Okay, let's go. I want to check.
Sorry, I want to check.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay, where are we going, girl? Oh, I wonder if it's from the man cave. Exactly. That's my biggest issue is, they became very close very quickly. So I agree with you there. I think I was saying that... Oh, Sunday, when I started the game, how much she was opening up to him. Where's this man cave? Okay, I'm not going the right way. Wait.
Yeah.
I was thinking about earlier when I said I
Oh
was
my
happy to have met you.
god.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to figure out how to tell you. I feel
Nikki?
real close to you, Nikki. God, I hear myself talk. I sound like an idiot.
Let's put this conversation on hold.
That's really sweet, but maybe we should put this conversation on hold.
I want to be there to help you. I'm just a useless voice on the mic.
Believe me, right now,
Shut up.
I would also like a little bit more presence.
You know, people get close in lots of ways.
I said we'll talk later.
Nice.
All right, I get that I might be overdoing it. Sorry, I'm a
Shit.
klutz, and
Oh my god, I love this. I love this. This is realistic. This is realistic. She's trying to be a detective. He won't shut his mouth. She's trying to shut him up. This is good. It would be Nikki Chan. If they were in Japan, she'd be Denko, and he'd be that weird freak that's stalking her. Cause yeah.
and sometimes it's
Irving, please, shut up. Thanks. Listen, we'll get back to this, but let me figure this out. Where is this sound coming from?
I don't hear anything.
No,
Anyway,
I'm just cause
later.
it's just cause I'm a fucking weeb that I know this. I watched a lot and oh, where's this coming from? Okay. Oh, has this always been open? Yes. Oh, I wonder if it's coming from the man cave. Alright, we gotta check the man cave. I don't remember where the man cave is, but we gotta check it.
Irving, you hear me? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh! Rats!
Hey, sorry I didn't answer. I was, busy.
Oh, no problem. It's fine.
What'd you want to tell me?
I hear some noises.
It's this microphone. Sometimes it captures
Oh, this is
sounds.
fun.
Sounds.
Whispers.
It could be a draft in the crawl spaces. Hotel's full of them.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. I didn't mean to worry you.
Heads up, and if you sense trouble, just let me know.
This romance supply is so stupid. Maybe if I had read more into reviews, I would have seen it, but as I said, I don't read enough reviews because I like to go in blind. Where's his man cave? Oh, found it. No, it's not coming from the man cave. It's somewhere. Is that a door? Is something open? Oh, I wonder if I go to the first floor. Oh my god, to fire. Oh my god, I didn't like that. That sounded like one of those, like, creepy I hate this game. Oh my god, I don't like that. Remember how well, I was saying how this isn't a horror game, but it's slowly turning into a horror game. Alright, let's go downstairs. If I can find the stairs. Oh, we're getting closer. Oh, it's in the ballroom? Found a picture.
Found anything?
I can't hear that sound anymore.
It's easy to freak out when you're on your own up there.
I have to get this place fumigated.
Maybe it's not me. It's this hotel.
I didn't hear you.
You know, for a second it was nice to imagine that the past could come back like that. We always had a party on December 23rd. Maybe you heard about it? It's pretty well known in the county.
Sounds amazing.
You should have seen the ballroom back then.
I can almost picture it.
I can't move.
The last time Rachel's family was there, Reverend Foster wasn't as sullen as usual.
And your parents?
My mother had eyes only for Leonard. And I saw he wouldn't stop staring at that
That's
girl.
fucked.
Rachel.
She talked and moved with the grace and confidence of an adult. She wore a dress with a bow on her back. She was so beautiful.
She was. She actually was a very nice looking girl.
It was the beginning of the end, and we were breaking out the champagne.
Nikki.
Stop calling her Nikki.
I'm
He's
becoming a freaking nostalgic up here. Well, I
This guy
can't
would be a
hear
tier
that
3
sound anymore.
sub.
It's gone. I'm gonna look around again, and then I'm going to bed.
Be careful.
Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. That was a lie. I felt like I was gonna pee. When that little groaning sound started, I thought I was gonna pee my pants. But I'll play some music, and he's trying to slide in somewhere. It really, as I said, I had a feeling, because in most games, there's a guy character, there's a girl character. More likely than not, there's either going to be some weird romance subplot, or they get together. Either there's a romance subplot and they get together, or there's a romance subplot that's one-sided from either of them. And who knows? I was hoping it wasn't the case, because as I said, this just is not the kind of game for it. But I was wrong. I ended up being right. So he went from being interested in it, fine, that's believable. He has a boring ass job at FEMA. He's getting into this detective work. Fine. She's trying to be nice. She's trying to say Happy Christmas Eve, and all of a sudden he thinks he has an in, and I don't like it. It went from Nicole to Nikki, and it's been a week. As I said, they made her as like a sarcastic character with her walls up, and she's not saying to him, it's Nicole. You don't even have the option to like put that wall there, like be like, dude, enough. It's weird. Anyway, I really will go to the bathroom now. Excusez-moi. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. He already, oh my god, oh, I don't want to know what he does with that voodoo doll. All right, look around some more, I suppose. Okay, Also, the day 8 screen stays on way too long. Why are we in the church? Okay, we're in the church for some reason. Jesus, John, it doesn't look like Jesus. Oh, you know, just sleeping in the church, no big deal. I can't get my microphone out. Or anything. I want my microphone. What if she's being pranked? What if she's actually just being recorded and Irving is the announcer? Oh, am I Rachel? I think I'm Rachel. I don't have my map. I don't have anything. Either this is a dream or this is Rachel. All right, let's see if we can find our way to the man cave. This isn't the way. Cause like, oh, I bet Dad was a creep and he used those little, like not vents. There's like the space between the walls to be a little rat. And, oh, it's the game room. And sneak up on Rachel and watch her sleep. Out of order. What's this? Climbing equipment, 1920. This is a really weird hotel. It's like so many things all at once. Alright, anyway, I was gonna go to the man cave. I can't wait until we get to day 9. The man cave is up another floor. It's still locked. Just, I want to get in there. The way she talked about it, I have a feeling that some not pure things happened in there. This seems very, very one-sided on Papa's part. I don't like it. I don't know what those reviewers were saying. Okay, I think I need to... What are we doing? Wait. Oh, okay.
Irving?
Merry Christmas, Nikki! Ho, ho, ho! It's a little late for holiday greetings, but I expected that.
What?
Well, I thought you were calling to... Hey, is everything okay?
This guy.
Yes. I mean, I don't think so. No.
What happened?
I think I sleepwalked.
Like in the old Laurel and Hardy movies?
I'm serious. I woke
Shut
up in
up.
church, standing in front of the lectern.
I don't like him anymore.
Wow. Does that happen a lot?
No.
One doesn't just become a sleepwalker from one day to the next.
It used to happen when I lived here. One time in February, I ended up outside.
But no parent leaves the doors unlocked if their kid sleepwalks.
I never told anyone.
I was gonna say, maybe they didn't know.
Sleepwalking episodes are common in children.
That's not the point. I forgot all about it. Then I come back here and it happens again. If I ended up in that church, maybe there's a reason.
Sometimes following your instinct is the best thing.
I'll do that.
Yeah. I'll do that. Oh, Irving?
Oh no.
Yeah?
Merry Christmas. I do
Merry
not
Christmas.
like Nikki.
Merry Christmas, Nikki.
Does it even fucking matter what I choose? Like, I don't expect this to be a game of, like, your choices really matter, but I wish they had an option. They need a third option. That would fix a few things where, like, if the player, me, feels he's becoming too close, which he is, out in such a short amount of time, I really want to tell him, you're a nice guy, but holy shit, turn it from like a 12 to maybe a 5. Alright, anyway, we're going to the church. Because honestly, there's nowhere else to go. If there is, I'll need to figure that out in a second playthrough, because there's so many achievements that I've only gotten one achievement, and that's for picking up the phone to talk to Irving for the first time. This was not the way. Alright, Alright, there's the game room. Alright, so I think I have to be in the dining room. I think. I don't know. The map's a little useful, but I feel like its usefulness is very limited. Alright, so I remember seeing that. Where did I see it? I think this way. Yeah, because I had come across the game room. Here we go.
Hi.
I was thinking, there really could be a repressed reason as to why you ended up there.
Let's rule out divine calling.
So you're excluding the idea that I received our Lord's calling in the dream?
I never thought about that. Sister Nicole doesn't sound bad at all,
Oh my
though.
gosh, shut up.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, language, Sister Nicole.
All right, all right.
Being a creep, dude.
So, if I think about the church, I think about my mother. She often helped Reverend Foster. She decorated for holidays, did fundraising, and put up booths to involve the whole community in parish activities, you know, that kind of stuff.
I know what you mean.
I think she found gratification in doing that, something she didn't get elsewhere, including the hotel. When we moved to Portland, she quit.
Fundraising?
God.
Oh.
I gather you didn't exactly have a high opinion of your mother when you were a kid.
What?
Well, she was really busy with the hotel. I was always running after Leonard. He was much more fun than she was, no doubt about it. He was a philosopher capable of calculating the motion of celestial bodies while taking apart and refitting a motorcycle in less than half an hour.
Sounds fun.
What about her?
In the same half hour, she could have audited a business balance sheet. There you go.
Ah, a businesswoman.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No. What I understood later, living in such proximity to her, is that Mom loved feeling needed.
A religious community like ours makes you feel needed, without a doubt.
I suppose.
Ooh, sleeping bags.
Someone broke into the church. Some fucking screwed up camper.
Yeah,
Your father
it's...
left it open for Mountain Wonders.
Yeah, dude.
Damn sons of... Oh, I'll have to clean up this mess before Jenkins shows up.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Normally, no one's around in this weather, but you never know.
Ugh, okay.
This is like the reason she's here is to like check the place out. Why is she getting so uppity? Anyway, I'm in the church.
Nikki?
When there was a party, my mother always got out the usual streamers and decorations and stuff. She raced in and out of the church, but I never discovered where she kept all those things.
Never asked?
Oh, a million times. She didn't want to answer. She said they were in a safe place. A real mystery.
What kind of decorations could they have possibly been?
Naughty
Nothing
decorations.
explosive. It's just that I had the bad habit of sneaking all over the place and forgetting what time it was. There was that huge lady, the assistant cook, Mrs. Bryce. She used to get so mad.
What is with her and like bigger people? Because she mentioned like thinking that Irving's boss is a fat lady too, and she's just that huge lady. What? I don't like her.
A judicious girl.
They promised to reveal the secret storeroom when I got older, but I must have forgotten.
The mystery of the secret storeroom. Ooh, sounds good.
The riddle!
What?
What are you talking about?
Leonard was never good at keeping secrets, but he taught me a riddle to get there.
Can you remember it?
Incredible. Yes. Oh, something like, down the stairs, watch your step, don't fall apart or it's your end. Round a corner, turn around, there's your way in front of you. All that's closed can be open too if you see beyond its looks. But how can I remember it? How it's... I...
Wow. Total mystery.
Oh my god.
Wanna play?
Okay.
Yes, I need to think about it. I have no idea what it means. I'll call you if anything comes to mind.
Okay. Oh, a butterfly. I thought this would be more... Holy shit, I was right. I remember at the beginning being like, that's disappointing that it doesn't lead to anything. Down the stairs, what? Okay, yep, found it. I thought it was too weird that it led to nothingness. Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh no. Where am I? Oh my god, what the? That's mean. What? What is this place?
Oh, shit.
So, found the mystery decorations?
Oh, did I?
No decorations.
Is everything
I
okay?
don't like this.
I found something.
What?
It's like someone built
Coconut.
some kind of bedroom. Irving, you there?
Of course, yeah. What bedroom? Tell me what you see.
Okay. There's some windows drawn on the walls. Books. Sheet music. A pink bed. It's like a kid's room.
No, way.
No one would live down here.
This place doesn't make sense. No one would
And
live down
like,
here.
look,
Nicole, Nikki, I think you should get out of there now.
Wait,
she
wait,
doesn't
there's gotta be an
mention the board.
explanation.
Okay, that's it. Now I'm calling the head office in Billings. I'm telling them it's a code red emergency,
Oh,
so they'll
there's-
have to...
Jesus Christ, Irving.
There's a key.
This is all Rachel's stuff. Understand?
How does she know that?
It's her room, a replica.
You don't know that. You can't know what her room looked like.
This is a lot of games do this, and honestly, it's something I don't like in games where a character will be like, "Oh, this is blank," and there's no way for them to know what blank is, but they know it. They know it, and someone says, "You don't know that," or whatever, or no one mentions it, and then that thing they guessed is always true. Like, whatever it is that they somehow magically guessed based on nothing, or at least the games that I've played, 9 times out of 10 is completely right. And I just want to see that sometimes they say a thing, they take a guess in the dark, and it pans out to nothingness.
Everything here reminds me of her.
Did they know
We
each
look
other or
around.
not?
I'm sure I'll find an explanation.
But my other hand's on the red phone.
Keep it there, but don't make the call. I need to figure out what's going on here.
Oh, they always said that because of her dyslexia, because she can't read. Oh. Mine. Breadcrumb.
Hey, can you hear me?
Breadcrumb.
We have to call someone. You have to get out of there right now.
Do I?
No, I found a key. It's from my old music box.
Breadcrumb.
The one in Leonard's room.
Alright, let's go.
I'm having a hard time following.
If everything in here is Rachel's, then why is my music box's key here?
I don't know and I don't want to know. Tell you what I think, someone could have been in your room.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
How can you be so calm?
Maybe he went with Rachel because he actually liked me. That's what I'm getting at. It's all coming
If
together.
someone was in there, he's not here now. I need to grab the chance to figure out what the hell is going on, or went on, here.
Oh, this is good. I knew it would be dark, but my goodness.
Yes.
Nicole, listen. I already know what you're gonna say, but please trust me. Get out of there.
No.
No way.
You do realize you found the replica of a dead girl's bedroom. This is sick. This is
The more things get freaky, bizarre, and painful, the more I need to figure out why. Why all of
What's
this?
going on with the
Figure it
audio?
out with the sheriff. Once you're out of there, into a safe hotel room in town.
No,
Please,
fuck the
just-
sheriff.
Listen, a bunch of strange things happened since I got here. Think about it. Phone calls on a dead line.
Whoa,
Old
I
lipsticks
got here
that don't
immediately.
go bad. Leonard's notes where he says he saw a girl that's supposedly been dead for 10 years, and now this!
All good reasons to get out of there.
Nope.
We both agree that saving your skin is top priority, right?
I've looked over every inch of this place, and there's no one.
If it's true, you realize what that means.
Was that always there?
What? What are you trying to tell me?
Your father, he spent years in there, in total solitude, with the weight of his family and Rachel on his conscience. He wasn't the kind of guy to just let the past slide with a shrug. You know that too.
Are you joking?
You're joking, right?
Are you having...
You
Are you
think he
taking a
did
piss?
Think about it. That room could be an act of love. Distorted, even morbid, but in his eyes...
How dare you? My
Oh,
My
that I
father
did-
might have had a
that's-
lot of
oh.
weaknesses, but surely what you're saying... Leave out that he cheated on my mom. Leave out that he fell in love with a 16-year-old.
I didn't know it would go
Fucking
that way.
hell, don't you dare even think that. He would never have built a fucking underground shrine for a dead person.
Yes, he would. Or for his kid.
Your father had changed in the end. You didn't spend time with him, but I met him, and I'm telling you.
No! I don't give a
Oh.
shit about what you have to say.
I just want you to know that
If you don't want to help discover the truth, don't call me.
I didn't think it would go that way. Wait, so where's your music box?
Asshole. How dare you? You don't know shit. You don't know fuck. Finally, a bit of peace and quiet. It'll help me clear my head without those incessant phone calls. I'm not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me piece things together. I just found out there's a room dedicated to Rachel Foster in my father's hotel. Maybe with items from her real room. Holy Jesus, that's freaky. Some people think she didn't commit suicide, and some even think she's still alive.
I have to retrace my steps.
Maybe if I think through my steps, I can work something out. First thing, the phone call. They said Rachel isn't dead. Then the lipstick from 10 years ago turns up, still good. And then my father's various notes where he says he still sees her. If that were true, it might explain the sighting by her friend here in the Timberline. And now I find her retainer box, but no retainer. That room might not be a reconstruction. If Rachel didn't kill herself, Rachel could have lived here. But if she's still alive, why doesn't she tell her parents? Unless they're all in cahoots. No suicide.
What about her mom?
No Timberline money. No, I'm just being paranoid. And then there'd be no reason for her to live in a fucking underground replica of
Maybe
her
it's your
room.
kid's room.
My key in the middle of Rachel's stuff. Is it a message? Where do I fit in? Are you trying to tell me something, Dad?
My music box with the hockey player. I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune again. But I must.
Her music no, her music player with the hockey guy. Oh, this. Okay. I saw it like one time and I thought that's weird, and then I completely forgot about it.
The 27th of December, 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula. Us against Cold Springs High. We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game, and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy.
This is so weird that she calls him Daddy.
Happy. But you had other things on your mind.
What if they were twins?
And you and Mom started fighting. Voices getting louder. That long silence when she comes down the stairs with the suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her. Mom's car stays here, and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
What's with the sudden daddies? Day 9. I know it. I'm glad she told what's-his-face to fuck off.
Irving.
Finally.
Oh my god. You're the only one I got.
I know, I told you to go to hell.
I was dying on this chair.
I should have said I'm okay. I'm not gonna apologize.
Let's keep going, if you want. Together. So, I looked around the entire hotel, and if there's still a chance of getting to the bottom of this story, then it's gotta be behind the locked door on the last floor, in the attic.
That wing has been condemned for years.
I know, I'll be careful.
Okay.
There are too many things that I took for granted. It's as if someone was putting pieces of my past in front of me to show them to me under another light.
Who are you talking about, Nikki?
My father. Sure.
Maybe it's my father. In my music box, I found the medal I won the night Rachel died. Dad could have put it there, and if he did, there must be a reason.
It all sounds insane.
Maybe Dad faked his own death.
The night Rachel died. Maybe I have to start from there. I played in that really long hockey game. But what was going on in the meantime? You remember that night, Irving?
I think I was at church with my family.
Nerd.
Church. That night we had a mass for the poor here. We held one every year.
Oh.
As usual, Mom volunteered to take me to the game, but she was so busy with the soup kitchen that I was afraid she was going to be late. I remember while she ran around, she said she ordered me to close the mezzanine.
You mean the intermediate floor above the reception? What's in there?
A storeroom.
Have you been up there?
No, I'd forgotten all about it. I'd better take a look before moving on.
I better take a look in the mezzanine. In the middle, the better things find their... I don't know where the mezzanine is. Oh. Okay. Got it. Let's look at the map again. Okay, let's see. So it seems like this is the mezzanine. There we go. Oh my god, what the why? What is going on here? Hello? Why is there a That's fucked.
Irving?
Mom killed Rachel! I wondered.
Hello? Can you hear me? I'm on the mezzanine, and it's a nightmare.
There are mannequins everywhere. They're set up like in a scene. There's one with a hockey stick. Wait, what the fuck? That's my stick!
I bet Mom killed Rachel.
If you're listening to me, whoever set up this representation...
I knew it. Someone killed Rachel.
I think they want to tell me
I
that
wondered
Rachel
if it was Mom.
was killed? But why my hockey stick?
She was setting you up.
Hello? Oh god, Why isn't he answering?
Oh, what if he was killed?
Irving, I swear I'm not kidding. This is a huge deal. If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
Wait.
Where are you, Nicole?
What?
It's about time.
Why didn't you answer?
Why didn't you answer?
How many doors have you opened, Nicole? How many are still missing?
What? What?
What? Are you drunk?
Keep going.
What?
Hello? Hello, Irving.
I've tried to open all the doors. I couldn't find like a master key to like the hotel rooms. There's this room too that was like randomly opened up, and I've never understood it. I don't know how many. Like, I've been looking for doors I can open. Alright, there's the master suite. Shit, he's setting me up. I don't like this. What if he's been here the whole time? He's setting me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Hello?
I imagine you found my room.
Yeah, I have. Freak.
What does all this mean?
That's a question I've asked myself.
Is he Rachel's brother?
What does all this mean, Irving? How far do you want to push yourself? How much can you take?
What?
Every memory. Painstakingly gathered, every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark. A photo, a hairband, a lipstick. It means remembering, Rachel. That's what all this means.
Why?
I didn't choose this path. I had to do it.
What did you do?
What did you do, Irving?
These walls ooze with memories. The memories get into the walls. Under the floorboards, they creep into the crawl
Maybe Irving is
spaces.
Rachel.
You're not with FEMA. You... Jenkins...
I knew it. I knew it was the fact that she could talk to him so easily did not make sense to me. How come she didn't mention any of this stuff? Like, she's put so much shit together, but she didn't question these basic things?
You never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call, all those weird events. You were behind all of them.
Someone had to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one. You.
I knew I couldn't trust him.
I...
Her audio's weird sometimes.
Your father wanted to keep you out of it. I convinced him that only you could resolve the equation, as he called it.
I... don't understand.
I don't either.
Could you? Over the last few days, you got a little taste of what it means to dig around in the past. hunting for memories that scratch away behind every wall in the night. We did it for years. Day after day after day.
All lies.
I have nothing against lies. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Finally.
Who are you?
Who are you, really?
I want to tell you a story.
Okay.
There was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in the lake in summer. But his father had other plans for his soul. In his dark world made of silence and prayer, there shone
It's her
only one star.
brother. Nice.
His wonderful sister. A heavenly creature that spent hours telling him fairy tales in secret. She who told him what a free and strong man he would become one day.
Rachel?
She was like that. Free and strong. At the time, I didn't understand her dyslexia. Or what retard meant. That's what they called her at school. But I could hear her cry at night. I wanted to protect her. But I couldn't. One day, that beautiful, luminous creature met someone. A human being that saw her for real.
My dad.
Yes. And I was the invisible witness of what happened. A love. Simply a love.
Okay.
Nothing more, nothing less. But that love was too much, and it would be punished. Who paid for this love, Nicole?
Rachel.
Dad should have
Rachel
paid for
was
this love,
your
honestly.
sister. Now I remember you.
You were too caught up with your hatred for Rachel to notice the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
I didn't hate her, honestly.
I didn't hate your sister. I was just jealous.
Doesn't matter. Those days are over.
How could I have forgotten you?
I was raised to be forgotten.
Why? What do you like?
What do you want from me?
Yeah, what?
The day my sister paid with her life for her love, we all died. We make up the history of the Timberline.
It was a tragedy. But you...
We all got frozen there, in that very moment. In that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand. As you've already begun to understand.
Tell me what you want
I
from me.
want to know what you want from me.
You have to keep going to get to where I wasn't able to go. You will be the new witness. You owe it to us. And you owe it to her.
See, it's real sad because even though I'm sure Dad was probably the only one who wasn't mean to Rachel, I guess. And Rachel's like, oh my god, he's such a dreamboat. But like, he was the adult in the situation and he used her adoration for his own sick needs. Also, I know the second he's like, you need to stop at the. He told me he didn't want me to search further, but now he's like, search further, get to where I couldn't. Make up your mind, Irving. Also, how come like a projector? Is that him?
A few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner, My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you.
What's Dad on?
But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki.
Okay.
Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel,
Who are you
in the
talking
air
about?
we breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this limbo. So, how are you, Nikki? I'm good. I will be good.
Did he kill himself?
Figure out what Rachel is saying, Nikki. She's here.
Give me. Rachel, Leonard, Leonard checkmate. Rachel, Leonard. Oh. Okay. Don't like it. Rachel's lesson 12. Rachel didn't come. The key said Claire. Do I have an inventory I can open? I wonder if the key goes to Mom's car. Mom definitely killed Rachel. The door's open, weird. I believe the key goes to her car. So where did Irving fuck off to then? This should work. Why was his dad like, didn't... Clinky crisp, of course, ghost sightings. Strange lights, Helena, place unknown, dining room. Blind figure. Dodge document Nicole's favorite car. Okay. Alright, we gotta get to the garage. Oh, this door's open. Want to investigate the rooms.
Hello.
Leonard was a very special man. His soul was big enough to love both you and Rachel.
Okay.
I knew my father's soul better than anyone.
You were just a jealous kid.
Don't you dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't...
I just want you to get to the truth.
So why didn't you tell me about the truth?
Tell who? The Nicole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away, forgetting everything all over again?
You don't know anything about what my mother and I went through.
But you're different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth, a truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her, and I hated my father, but I never wanted it to end like that. I understand your pain, maybe better than anyone.
Betrayal, shame, death. My family was destroyed, just like yours. How much longer does this pain have to last?
It'll be over soon.
What else is there to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you.
Her body's in Mom's
I've already
car.
given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Your father always said we are the sum of the people we take with us, and you abandoned these people. Here, in this place.
Enough riddles, Irving.
I didn't even notice I was drinking water.
I'm tired.
Me, too. You're the only one who can give a finale to this story.
Oops.
It's time you open the last door.
Oh no. Okay, I have a blanket. Oh. Wash it. Wash the blanket. Okay, it's gonna have blood. Rachel's hairs are gonna be in it. Mom killed Rachel. She wasn't, she... Wait, don't use the... Oh, I bet I have to use the tub, right? It's like, it won't let me use the washing machines. All right, let's go. I guess it would be faster. All right, back to back to my apartment. All right, so Mom was like jealous of a 16-year-old. So instead of being like, my husband's fucked, she kills Rachel. Because of course she does. But like, I don't know, it's weird. Wasn't there like one other room I could go in? Alright, I guess I have to go to the washing room. Which I was in? Maybe I didn't look up the right washing machines. I guess it makes sense why it just was so... Everything seemed to happen so quickly, but... I don't know. Even if Irving thought that would work, he would know that, like, Nicole... It probably wouldn't work. Oh my god, the sink. Okay. Nice water. Oh, great. What? Ew. Oh, God.
Oh, God. How could I have forgotten? I saw everything. I was there. All the pieces were in front of my eyes.
A kid's eyes.
It was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church. And my mother, Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Rachel.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the garage. Claire was there, red in the face. Her look.
Her look?
It was just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
Okay.
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again.
Why
my
did she
mom.
have to erase it from her mind? That's a
It must
shit
have just
explanation.
been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it. She'd cleaned it.
Go on.
No, I don't.
Go on!
We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later, when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't...
The truth.
I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her in the trunk, rolled in the blanket. God, oh my God. She killed Rachel.
Thank you, Nikki.
You're welcome, bro. That somehow is a very disappointing conclusion.
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
How come he couldn't find it? Did he know? And now he's making... Whatever.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
How come he couldn't do it by himself?
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. But she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Rachel
Is he one of the ghost hunters?
is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me.
Oh no.
But I'm grown up now. Now, we can all be reunited at last.
Oh shit.
What? Wait, where are you going? Listen, we can work things out. What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole.
How is
We didn't
Nicole
do
supposed to
anything.
know?
It's beautiful here. Rachel told me about it so many times, but I never thought it was so beautiful.
You're the only one left. Don't leave me here alone. I'm scared.
It's white as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
You left the hotel? But it's too cold. You'll die out there. Irving, please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me. And now I can finally rest in the light. I can go back to her.
Don't go. You can't. Don't leave me, too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. Another time. Beyond this horizon of events. Everything is...
I can still find him.
Irving.
It's fine. We can still find him.
I don't want to stay alone here. Everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared. Who's there? Rachel? Is that you?
Miss... They spelled... So I guess he built the bedroom. What? Oh.
Yes?
Nicole, it's me, Jenkins, the attorney.
Okay.
Finally, I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you...
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
Oh, okay.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person. I want to understand.
I can barely hear him.
This kind of decision...
I'm back home. And I have to stay here. Forever.
What?
Wait a sec, let's talk. There's also my fee.
No, she doesn't. I might drive myself into a wall.
Mom, I was thinking about going to the lake.
Oh no.
Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day,
Oh no.
but they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it.
Oh no.
And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together.
What?
Mom, Dad, it would be so nice.
Is she gonna... Is she gonna, like...
Wait. I did all that you asked me.
What?
Stop it, please. Anger shouldn't rule our life. You said that. I'm scared. I don't want to die. It's getting dark. I can't see the light.
Is this because I didn't figure out stuff or something? Open the window.
I'll stay here with you, Daddy. Mom, we'll bring back the Timberline to its fortune together. We will be happy again, all together. Yes. Like a whole family. No more anger. Just love.
What? I don't know if I missed something. I could have. I don't know. As I said, I tried to go everywhere, but there's just like... I don't know if there's something I didn't interact with. It got very interesting, but I... We can't have that. We can't have that. I don't know how to feel it. Like, it got very interesting. It started off all right. And then it went up. I don't know where exactly it started going down, but I feel like that wasn't a very satisfying conclusion. Like, the whole Dad Rachel thing, I thought it would have turned real dark and like you had to figure out all that stuff. But like, why Rachel? They didn't, like, she didn't even seem... I understand she was jealous of Rachel, but she wasn't even like, what the fuck, that's messed up that Dad did that at all. Mom getting angry like that fine, that makes sense. She's not even angry with the husband. She kills Rachel. The Irving thing, like, why was Irving... I don't understand his background. Like, I thought that was interesting. I didn't 100% see it coming, but when he was trying to get me to, like, stop, I didn't get it. But even then, like, he tells me to not look any further, but at the same time, at the end, he's like, I want you to figure out what happened. It was very confusing. I guess I can understand why he was trying to, like, get so close to Nicole. Again, I thought, from his point of view, it makes sense. From her point of view, like, Nicole's, I still don't understand why she just seemed so close to him. They could have added some more time to add more meat to it, because just, oh, well, it ends up... What was that room about? I think I don't get it. Did Irving do something with that room? Or did dad? I don't know. I wish they'd spent more time on it to answer some more questions. Mom killing Rachel, that makes sense. I did wonder a bit, did mom do it just because she found out? Though it says, did she kill herself? I don't know where I read that, but I think that's why it seems so unsatisfying, not because of how it panned out, but because I still have so many questions. Like, Irving's like, oh, their love was beautiful, and that's it. Just why? How did he not see that? Like, as an adult, like, back as a kid, I can understand him being happy that someone seemed to honestly love his sister, who everyone seemed to hate and be mean to. But he didn't grow up and go like, wow, it's really fucked that this nearly 50-year-old man was having sexual relations with my 16-year-old sister. Nicole didn't seem like that either. Even when Irving was talking about dad could have made that room for Rachel, I thought that Nicole would be in on it, but she was just getting very upset with him. The whole jealousy thing, I have to say, I did not glean that once from her. Could I miss things? Yes, I feel like I missed a few things. But I feel like just as it got interesting, they started tying or wrapping things up. I don't know. Could I have missed things? Definitely. Are there separate endings? I don't honestly know. I don't know how I feel about this. It wasn't a bad game. I wish that the developers had taken more time with it, quite honestly. Nicole, I don't understand why she was the way she was at the end. Irving taking himself out, fine. Did Rachel come back as a ghost? Was she haunting everyone? Was she a malicious spirit? I wish we had gotten into that. Nicole seemed to revert, not even to a 16-year-old, but to, like, saying, like, mommy, daddy will be together. That seems like 5-year-old stuff, but the game doesn't make it seem like anything happened to her back then. It all seemed to happen when she was a teenager. I think I have a lot of questions that weren't. I don't know. The sound effects were really good. I want to give positive, but there's, like, the story really held my attention, but that last half hour, I feel like I know what happened, but I don't know what happened, if that makes sense. Mom killing Rachel is fine. That makes sense. But why wasn't mom angry at dad? She sent the whole letter about how he irrevocably destroyed the family, which, yeah, because there was all the gossip about the dad and Rachel and stuff, but there was no mention like, this is fucked. Now, when they're just saying they were normalizing that relationship, I don't agree, but I can understand why they said that based on what Irving said. But again, he was a kid, so from that point of view, I get it. Should he have grown up and thought differently? Yes. I'm still shocked no one said, wow, that's fucked up. It's just odd. Let's look at the achievements. Please. Okay. There was one to, like, get all the items, which I didn't. Again, it didn't seem like there was a lot to interact with. Get stuck in the fridge room. Wait. Oh, is it because I'm offline? That? Oh my god. Okay, so I guess I didn't get my achievements. I don't know if they're bugged, because it's like, get stuck in the fridge room. Complete day 4. Access the secret room. I don't know if I did that. Complete day 9. Get all items. Get a date, which I don't think I did. Have an intriguing chat. Listen to the hotel whispers. Complete the game and find the screwdriver. But usually I'm offline all the time and I don't get achievements. I don't know if they're bugged. I can play again. But yeah, what would I give that game? I don't know. The sound effects were good. The graphics, I couldn't play on Ultra because encoding overload. I liked the look of it. I think they did a good job with the atmosphere. The story started out fine. I didn't like Nicole. Irving was okay. I thought their relationship was too formulaic. Also, parts of the game gave me either major not Overwatch, wow, Firewatch or Gone Home vibes. I'm sure the game was probably inspired, but I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think the game's a little bugged. Because I should have gotten most of the achievements. That's fine. I can always replay again. Now that I know what I know, it won't take me that much time. But honestly, I would probably give this game either a 5 or a 6 out of 10. I think it started well, because as I said, like, even though I didn't like Nicole and I thought that there was a lot of lazy writing in terms of their interactions, from Irving's side it makes sense now, but from Nicole's side I just don't buy that she would just be opening up to him so quickly based on who she seems to be as a person, based on the fact that these events from so long ago messed her up. I don't believe it. I think it was bad character development. I do wish that you could explore more. You can look at a bunch of things, but I felt like it didn't mean a lot. I felt like a lot was told rather than shown. The whole Dad Rachel thing, again, I'm shocked that Nicole wasn't grossed out. The whole I was jealous of Rachel thing, I don't buy, because at no point in the game until the very end did that really seem to come up in any way. She looked at the picture, she's like, wow, we all went, Dad was looking at Rachel. I don't know, she didn't seem jealous to me. I feel like I can usually get good reads on characters, but the ending really fucked over the rest of the game. So I think a good 5 out of 10. So, I don't know, it's weird. I don't think I would recommend it just based on all that. And I've said before, I don't mind if an ending doesn't go the way you want, because that's just how life works. But I think a lot more could have been done with this game. I do feel love was put into it, but I feel like they could have worked harder on the writing. I don't know. That's just how I feel. But it is 5. I'm gonna end the stream here. I might do some thinking on the game, see if I can figure it out. It was okay. Like, I'm glad I played it. I had fun playing it. As I said, I'm a fan of walking simulators. There are so many walking simulators, some are done better. I wish the story had been better. I felt like it really led up to stuff and then it was dropped. But that's okay. Tomorrow, 1:30 Eastern, I will be back. And I'll start up Little Misfortune. I had a buddy, I think he was telling me, he's like, oh, Little Misfortune, that's the game that made me, like, say the phrase yikes forever. I don't know what that means. The game says it's a choose your own adventure. I'm excited. From the people who made Frambeau, which I really enjoyed. Yeah, that's the plan. Start Little Misfortune tomorrow. So with that said, thank you so much to everyone who came by to watch, chat, go with me through this mission, listen to my takes on the game. As much as I complained, there were things I liked. I just think at some point it really fell apart, and I think it was after the room was found is where it started to fall apart. Nicole was starting to get somewhere, and then I felt like it all meant nothing. I'm a little peeved. Because just before the stream, I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna get at the bottom of this. It's gonna be so interesting. But that was that. So, with that said, I hope everyone has a really good night. And until next time, see ya.